I'll be here as your foundation. And I say, hey, yo, just let it go. Your struggles won't remain. And I say, hey, yo, we're holding hope and wake up yesterday. So hold on to me. Hold on to me. Hold on to me. Please don't wait here until your faith is shaken. There's a whole lot of good on your mind and on my mind. And I know that right now I'd like to play the part to rebuild you one more time. And I say, hey, yo, just let it go. Your struggles won't remain. And I say, hey, yo, we're holding hope and wake up yesterday. So hold on to me. Hold on to me. Hold on to me. Of all these dreams I can't remember. No, I can't tell. I lost my mind in December. I hope you're well. But all I know is what I'm told. This feeling cannot be controlled. Watch the stars when I am gone. Have faith in me, we will behold. The skies are cast, they are foretold. Watch the After all that we've been through, I think it's fair from me to you. Watch it burn as we soar away. Hey, hey. After all is said and done, and I know I am the one, I have waited here forever. But all I know is what I'm told. This feeling cannot be controlled. We'll watch the stars when I am gone. Have faith in me, we will behold. The skies are cast, they are foretold. We'll watch the stars when I'm gone. When I am gone. You carry the world upon your shoulders, for I'm not the only one. How could you look behind now when everything is done? Oh, you carry the world upon your shoulders. For I'm not the only one. How could you look behind now when everything is done? We wanted to run, we wanted to fall together. Back then our world seemed so clear. We grew so bright, shimmering lights around us. We take flight into the sky. How many worlds would you cross to use the light that's right in front of you? There is no light on the other side. I say, look straight ahead and you will see. You will see. You will see. How many worlds would you cross to use the light that's right in front of you? There is no light on the other side. I say, look straight ahead and you will see. Take my hand, I'll lead you on into the stars. We'll ride away from all the wars, close the doors and disappear again. And I don't know how many times I've said that this is not the end, and we will make
Hey guys, let me turn down the music real quick. All right, so um, tonight we're doing something a little different. We're kind of playing a tabletop game. It's called Call of Cthulhu, and it's pretty much a horror-based D&D where the goal is to not where you're supposed to solve cases for the most part. You're like an investigator, but it's not like D&D where you constantly go into battles and do things like that. So the idea is just to simply solve a puzzle and make it through. That's it, because battling and combat is way hard. Today I'm not going to do the list of games right this second. I'll probably do it while we play. I want to give you a little bit of background on what's going on right now in our game. This is the second time we're playing. We are all criminals, and the last time we were playing, we found out that our big criminal boss was kind of upset with all of us because we've all made a wrongdoing on his part. And so he sent all of us to go out and solve this case for him and figure out why this guy is stealing and not giving his due to the boss. So that's what we're doing. Last week when we played, we went to a university, and we went to the library and the museum at the university to find clues there. And we also went to a man's house to see if we could find clues there. But he was a professor at the college who had his house broken into, and it seems that the things that were broken into and stolen were a old scroll on what appears to be a Greek teleportation. It's really strange. So we're trying to figure out exactly what that is. We still don't quite know, but that's pretty much about it. I am Amelia Necklace X, and we have my other buddy here, Josh, who is Percy the Pitch Rhodes. And we have Alyssa, who is Willie Armstrong. And then we have Reese, who is George Wide Shot. And then Christian, who is Adrian Vulture. The keeper is my buddy Devin. But other than that, we're going to go ahead and jump in so they're not getting mad at me here.
Convenience. Look how long it took him to feed that damn thing.
I was actually doing a couple of other things, but I am here. We are good to go.
Hello?
Hello.
Yo, we can hear you now.
Okay. I heard what sounded like a screech, and then I couldn't hear anything. So I don't know what happened.
I could have sworn I just heard Alyssa say, I gotta go kill something, but I'm pretty sure that's not right.
Angry right now, I gotta go kill.
Go murder my brothers. It's fine. It's just a thing.
Oh,
Older
no.
siblings get it.
You heard that, Reese?
Bed, come at me. I've got a sword.
I just closed my doors and it's a pain to close one of them, so I don't want to have to go over there, so no. What is that?
Sounds like he's doing a scratch off with his thumb.
Oh, okay.
Boom.
Alright, I gotta go check on something now. Ah. All right, that was a preemptive alarm.
All right.
Oh yeah, it rolls dice now too.
That's
But you'll
cool.
have to use Dorian if you want to do the with benefit dice or penalty dice.
That makes sense.
So
Okay, so I am on push to talk for them, so
alrighty
they
then.
can't
Are we
hear
all
me.
here?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on my last chicken wing, but yeah.
All right.
I can turn the camera off.
Christian is still muted, so I want he's doing.
Well, because
I'm
I mean
here.
the stream can still.
Oh, or are you
Hello
ready?
there.
Or are you doing something?
I'm just finishing up making my dinner, so I'm
All
here.
right. This actually would not be a bad time for you guys to grab dinner, if that is a option that you could pursue at this moment.
You're right.
I have already eaten.
All right.
Mine's in my lap, so
I might
All right.
snack if it goes too late.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is give you a brief recap, and then I'm going to leave you guys to talk amongst yourselves so that you can do like a player recap and catch up with each other.
okay.
And I'm going to utilize that time to make my hamburger. Because that's done now in like 60 seconds. So, when last we delved into the arcade, our group of criminal friends here were summoned by the local boss, Mordecai the Hammer. He had a job for you that would help pay off any debts from various mistakes and the likes that you had caused over the years or recently that kept you in this town. The job was pretty simple. You had to find a little sneaky thief guy. You had to find out what he stole, who hired him, and you had to get him the profits from the job. Pretty easy stuffs, right? So, you all went immediately to the sites of the theft, which was Miskatonic University, and through various means, acquire information and or pursue routes of information that were fruitful or not fruitful, and also manage to spike campus security to one of your members, or two of your members, on your way out. From there, you traveled to a speakeasy and basically threatened to murder this guy named Greasy Spoon in
Asshole.
a bar in front of people.
Very badly.
Which he laughed in your faces, but gave you guys the information that you needed after a couple of drinks on the house. Which pointed you down to this street. Now, you guys went to the street and staked it out last night, and you figured that the points of interest were, I believe, a cemetery or a church. Resting for the night, you guys gathered again in the morning to, I think,
You okay?
attend the church or something of the like. And I will leave the floor to you guys to discuss
You don't have
while
to
I
go.
collect food.
Why?
Cool.
Collect that food.
Are you taking the whole bottle of hot
Big
sauce?
Church.
Oh,
Uh,
damn.
yeah.
It was still all Vulture's fault. Stupid security.
So, what are we doing here at this church?
Oh, well, I just, you know,
Hi, Mr. Lonely.
seemed a little off and creepy, and
All on my
judging by the
own.
information we gathered, I thought just be cool to check out the services and see what this talks about. Doesn't seem like one of your traditional denominations. So maybe something to it. Glean from it.
Does Josh know that he's muted, or is he eating food?
I think he's eating.
Okay.
I think he's eating.
But yeah, I just thought it could help our kids a little bit. Though I don't know if anyone brought their weapons.
I have my
Brought a
knives on me.
revolver.
I brought my revolver as well. Not my heavy weapons though.
I have my butterfly knife with me.
Yeah, I think I got a knife.
You have your fists.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say Willie doesn't need weapons.
Oh, I want
Oh,
to see
yeah.
those strong arms work.
Everyone get a good night's rest. Any weird dreams?
Nope. Luckily not.
Not especially.
I did get that necklace though.
Give a-
Stop it with the necklaces.
No, it's what
Yeah,
I
that looks
like.
pretty. Yeah, so how did that start? Your necklace collection? Has it always been just a hobby, or was it like a faithful encounter with a person wearing a necklace?
I just, I don't know, I guess. Ever since my mom died.
Oh boy.
Please don't monologue.
Let's hear it. Your mom died?
You asked the question.
I was told not to monologue.
Why does it ever stopped you before?
Don't listen to him. You monologue. I want to hear it.
Pitch, you know I'm pretty quiet.
Yeah, on the outside.
Well, I let my brain do most of the talking.
We can't hear your brain.
You can't
Probably
pull
for the
wool over
better.
my eye. I know that when you stare off vacantly into space, you're monologuing. I can see it in your eyes.
So, a girl's allowed to monologue in her own thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, alrighty then. I am back.
So are we really going to church?
Not much of a religious man.
I forgot we were waking up for that.
I won't lie, I'm a little worried. I stepped one foot in there, I'm gonna burst into flames.
No, Pitch, don't burst into flames.
I don't want to.
So, we've already said it's more culty than anything. If you guys are not feeling super holy or religious today, I'll go in and scout it out, and you guys can check around.
Ooh, burping over here.
If you're willing to go up there yourself, go ahead.
Wait, no one wants to come with me?
You-
As I said, I don't know why we're here even.
Have fun, Vulture. I know how good you are at not arousing suspicion.
Oh.
Yeah,
Alright, well-
what are we hoping to find here?
I'm just wanting to gather information. We didn't find anything with the apartments, so our only other lead is this church.
Did we ever actually go into the apartment?
No, I think we got chased out of the area.
What
We don't even
apart-
know which apartment he's in, just that he walks around the area.
Oh, no, like, we didn't find the guy last week, but also, did we ever go to the professor's house? We don't need to, though, do we?
No, we don't need to.
No, you did not go to the professor's house, but you did speak to the professor in his office.
Yeah,
you
I
guys
did.
came
I
to
did
this
that.
street because Greasy Spoon gave you the description of a guy that Jack had spoken to. And he's pretty sure that's where the job came from, and it was on this street.
Okay.
Hmm.
And he was wearing a white suit.
Yes. Greasy Spoon described him as a man wearing a white suit and having
I
a
don't
very
know if you
southern
understood it
set
out
of
of
facial
habit.
hair.
You can leave it open.
White it might
You can leave
stand
it open,
out.
though.
Like a Kentucky Fried Chicken. Colonel Sanders.
Is that
Yeah.
here yet? Is that
But-
invented?
No, it's the Colonel.
But not old.
I can't go into restaurants anymore.
Give me a pot pie.
Poppy in your eye.
Well, we're all out front already, I assume. So I'm gonna head in before this thing starts, so I don't look too awkward. And I go inside.
Poor Christian's
What time
mic.
did you
It sounds
gather
so
in front
muffled.
of the Temple of Hope?
I think it was
I
about.
believe there was a 6:30 service.
It was what?
So 15 till 6:30, so 6:15.
Well, that's early.
In the morning? I don't think we were planning on getting up that early.
Well, the first service is wait. How do the services work out again?
The services are at 10 a.m., 12 p.m., and 6 p.m.
I think we were planning on getting it there at 9:30.
9:30. That's right. So I guess I'm attending the 10 a.m. one.
Okay.
Mm.
Everybody else is just gonna sit outside or something?
I'll go with him.
I'll go. I'll go walk the premises
I think I'll sleep
leisurely.
outside.
So George is looking to stay outside. Amelia's gonna go with Adrian. Percy, you said you're gonna walk the premises. The premises of what? Like just the block or the premises of the building?
The block.
Okay. And what about you, Willie?
I'll do the same thing as Percy, but like in the opposite direction.
Alrighty then.
direction.
Yeah.
We'll meet in the middle and then we'll high five, nondescriptively.
You mean low five? That's the nondescript, right?
I was just gonna bump her shoulder on my way past.
Oh, oh.
I think that's a little more nondescript.
Make a drop of papers.
Alright.
I don't know.
So-
You carrying papers?
Amelia, just don't blow our cover again like last time, okay? We walk.
You know what?
I'm just full disclosure. I dropped the ball yesterday. I apologize. I really did nothing wrong.
I'll watch your back. That's about it.
Okay. So, here's what we're gonna do. Oh.
Oh my.
For everybody else, because Adrian and Amelia are gonna follow me into closed doors.
Oh boy.
Oh, fun.
Oh, I-
This is an interesting church.
Is it? I don't.
Interesting. This is nice.
Alright. Yep. Well, you guys are gonna be the only ones that knows what goes on in the building. That's rather unfortunate. Everybody's gonna miss my performance.
Oh.
So, you guys walk up to the church, and I mean, there's, you guys are a little bit early, so it's not like, you know, this is the whole rush hour and everything, but I mean, there really hasn't been a lot of foot traffic going in. You see, you see two big dudes kind of by the front doors, kind of greeting the odd person that goes in. And when you guys get up there, they say, "Hello and welcome to the Temple of Hope. You guys look like first timers."
yes, we are.
I nod.
I've been struggling recently. I went to war recently. Have been stricken by terror, fear. I just seek comfort. Wow. Heard about this church and I try it out. My friend here is just.
All right. Adrian, I mean, are you on your phone at the moment, or is your mic just kind of far away?
Yeah, let me switch over to my.
You're not impossible to understand, but there is a little bit of difficulty.
It's a little muffled, I won't lie.
Well, there is madness in war.
Oh,
Ah,
sounds better.
oh, that's way better.
Okay.
There's madness in war and there's madness in the world. And listening to Mr. Smith definitely helps you find a way to deal with the madness.
Mr.
Please,
Smith.
come
wouldn't
inside.
you guys wouldn't happen to have I'm forgetting what they're called, but like a little piece of paper or something about what you are, like
A pamphlet?
like a pamphlet or something. There's a special church word for it, but yeah, like a pamphlet.
No, we don't have any pamphlets. It's rather small time operation at the moment, but we're trying to grow the congregation and get tithes and help pay for things that are nice like that.
Operation?
Right.
Well, I'm not good with big words, but I guess a church is like a business, right? Because you have to have money to build a church and spread the word and put community money back in the community. It's
No,
kind
I
of like
get
an
it.
operation. Okay.
Yeah, the money's got to come from somewhere.
Yeah. Well, anyway, you guys are a little bit early. We've only got a few people here, but do just walk inside, and Mr. Smith will start the sermon in about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. All right, so you guys
Um,
going through the front door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the name of it was called the Church of Hope, right?
The
Or
Temple of Hope.
Temple of Hope.
Yes.
Do we notice anything about the style of the interior? Any statues? Any architecture, like artsy architecture?
Well, it's actually interesting. You can tell that this building wasn't built for this specific purpose. It's being utilized for it now. Based on your conversation with him, you can tell that this is a fairly new church, and they don't really have a lot of money, so they didn't build it from scratch or anything like that, and it might be relatively new. Going inside, you're greeted by a relatively blank hallway. It's not overly long. It's probably only about 15 feet long, maybe. There's a door closed on the far side, and then there's a door on the right on the far side as well. And you got windows on your left. And the windows look to the street outside. And there's a sign at the end of the hall, and there's an arrow pointing towards the door on the right that says, "Visitors, welcome." That's it.
Okay. Just the sign. No one else is standing around.
Nope.
All right.
Not there.
Walk up to the open door with a sign.
Okay. Looking inside the door on the right, you see pretty big reception rooms, like they're about 15 feet by 20 feet. Not like overly massive, like I said before, but it's a decent sized room. It can definitely hold a few people. It looks like there's enough seating for 15 people, and then there's a pulpit. And there's like one or two other people seated there.
Okay. So a modest little room. Any band or piano or anything playing?
No, nope.
Oh wow. All right.
There's the radio. It's playing quietly.
How many pews are there?
They're not pews. They're just chairs set up in a semicircle around the pulpit.
Like an AA meeting?
Yeah, kind of like an AA meeting.
Huh. Never seen a sanctuary like this before. I sit down.
All right.
That
You okay with
that seems so sketchy.
You okay with this, Amelia? What do you think?
Well, as Amelia, in a time, I would think that's not totally super out of the ordinary, but like for me today, thinking about someone trying to host a sermon or something like that in a ring of circle, like a circle, everyone's staring in one, that seems so sketchy. But as
Wait, is it a
her,
circle or a semicircle?
It's a semicircle. It's a semicircle.
Facing,
okay.
facing the
Yeah, yeah. It's not
stage.
a full circle. It's 3 rows of 5 chairs spread out. The back row is the most spread out, and then the middle row, and then the front row is the most put together. And then there's the pulpit and the pretty close to the center of the room, if not a little bit closer to the door. So.
Okay, well, as Amelia, I'm gonna say, I think the best thing we should do is stay in the back and really just keep an eye on it. And if for some reason we need to leave quickly, we stay by the door.
Right.
So we take
Yeah.
chairs closest to the exit.
That's smart. That's smart. Keep a low profile.
All right.
Yeah. So we sit down.
So I'm gonna get this moving relatively quickly. I don't want the others sitting alone by themselves for too long.
Mhm.
So you guys sit there and wait, and I mean it does fill up actually, relatively quickly. Before the sermon starts, all the chairs are taken, and there's 1 or 2 people standing. And the last person to come in is a gentleman wearing a full white suit and a black bow tie, white hat. He's got straight black hair, and it goes into a clean-shaved beard and mustache. And he's got a handkerchief, and he dabs his forehead as he walks in. And he says, "Oh, hello there, everybody. Thank you for coming in today. How we all doing?" And there's a couple of people that go, "Oh, we're doing good. No, thank goodness." And yada yada yada, and the goody goodies and all that. So, yeah.
I lean over to Amelia. I'm like, I think this is the guy.
I'm trying to listen.
Really? All right.
All right, so I'll just read them verbatim real quick. Smith smiles and welcomes everybody, calling them brothers and sisters accordingly. He hands around a collection plate, and once it's gone around the circle, one of his followers places the plate under Smith's chair. Do you guys put any money in the collection plate?
I put $1.
All right, mark $1
I'll
off
put
your thing.
I'll put 2 quarters in.
Okay, mark 50 cents off your thing. Smith takes, he talks for about 10 minutes about the state of things, how poverty is rife, how illness and disease spread through the streets, and that many struggle to find hope in their lives. He asks everyone present to say what they most hope for, saying yes, yes after each person. And he gets to you, Adrian. He says, "You there in the back, you seem to be new. Tell me, what is it that you hope for in life?"
Well, no, I'm pretty new here, so none of you may know me too well, but I was in the war, see, and I just pray that the countries find peace, and I'm hopeful that we won't have any more wars in the near future, because this last one was pretty bad.
Yes, yes, the Great War definitely took its toll on everybody around here, and we do thank you for your service and your sacrifice, dear sir.
Thank you.
And what about you, pretty miss beside him? Oh, what do you hope for in the future?
Well, just a nice peaceful life, I guess.
There can be no purer wish in the world. And he moves on from you guys and a couple of other people. And then he asks for everyone to join him in silent prayer, during which everyone is asked to close their eyes and pray for hope to fill their hearts and wash them in its cleansing power.
All right, I close my eyes and bow my head. Peeking a little bit, but just scanning, but nonetheless.
All right.
bowing my head.
Make a spot hidden check.
I just use Dorian's dice tray.
Yep.
Normal. Okay.
Do you want me to make one too?
Are you peeking?
I didn't really bow, but
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, you can make a spot hidden as well if you'd like.
Second. Grab that.
that's it. C roll. See, roll.
So Amelia, you're kind of
25.
just, you're not bowing, you're not praying, you don't have your eyes closed, you're just looking.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I guess I'll bow my head, but my eyes aren't closed.
You're gonna want to put a space and a T.
That's right.
So it's gonna be / Kroll space
Oh, sorry.
45 then T. Okay. So Adrian has. Oh,
I'm gonna
and-
spend 4 luck.
Okay, go ahead and mark that off on your sheet.
I'm not spending 40 luck.
All right. So you kind of just, I mean, you're not really looking for anything in particular. You're kind of just looking around the room to fill the time, I guess. Adrian, you kind of peek your eyes open and look up at Jacob Smith for just
Sorry,
a couple
guys.
moments.
I'm sorry.
And he's got his head down and he's murmuring and he's moving his mouth. There's no sound coming out and he's nodding and everything. And then he suddenly looks up, glances at Amelia, and then puts his head back down. And it's not like he looks up and glances around the room. He just straight up looks at Amelia, and then looks back down again.
Huh.
Almost as if he knew. And you look to your right and you see that she's got her head up, and it's almost as if he knew that she had her head up. And I mean, everybody else has their head down and they're all praying. She's the only one.
Oh, I see.
So
I kind of give her a little shoulder jab. Dude, what the fuck?
Okay, well, I had my head down. I just had my eyes open, but I'll close my eyes.
Oh, okay. Well, even still, you notice that her eyes are open, and then Jacob looks at her.
Fair enough.
After about 4 or 5 minutes of silence, a good lengthy prayer, he goes, "Brothers and sisters, we all need hope to survive. For without it, you are nothing but automatons, soulless bodies that have no meaning. Reach into your hearts and seek the hope within, for soon darkness will descend and burn mankind from the face of this planet. If you are not prepared, then you shall burn too. Bring your hope, brothers and sisters. Through me, I can heal your hearts and help you to see the universe beyond. For beyond us, here is the center of all things, a burning, purifying flame at the heart of the cosmos. If we hold true and let that purifying flame embrace and fill us, we will be saved while the rest of mankind is turned to ash. Call with me, brothers and sisters. Call with me the words of hope, the words of power." With this, 2 of Smith's followers produce penny pipes and begin blowing an unrecognizable tune. And Smith begins to chant, "Ea, Ea, Lord of Hope, Fatagan, Ea, Azathoth, Ea." He repeats this phrase, and others join in until the room is filled with shouting.
Azathoth?
Azathoth. Azathoth.
A Lord of Hope, Azathoth.
Fatagan, Ea, Azathoth, Ea.
Yeah, I'm not going to remember that.
Suddenly and abruptly it ends, and Smith takes a breath, thanks everyone for coming, and says that if they have heard the call, then he would welcome them to make a personal appointment with him to begin the first steps in their journey to hope. With that, he exits, and his followers show everyone else through the door.
That was
And
pretty quick.
They are gesturing for you guys to leave as well.
Right.
Well,
So the hallway we walked out of, is there 2 directions, or was that the end of the hallway?
It's the end of the hallway. So basically, you guys, if you go through the door back into the hallway, you're immediately greeted by a wall on your right, not very long, and there's another door that leads presumably further into the building. And then there's the left, where it's a long hallway with a couple of windows on the door, or on the wall facing the street, and then the front door.
Mm-hmm.
I think we just go outside and tell everyone what happened, pretty much.
Yeah. Did when Reverend Smith or whatever left, did he leave out of a different door, or did he walk out the same door?
Yes, he did leave through a different door. It was a door in the back of the room. And I mean, it's not like he opened the door and closed it real quick. If you guys were interested enough, you would have seen a table with some chairs around it.
Okay, but that room we were in had multiple exits. At least one more that we could tell.
It had two. It had the one that you guys came in through, and then another door that leads into a room that has tables and chairs.
Okay.
Okay, gotcha.
A much
Thank you.
smaller room that had a table with, it looked like 5 or 6 chairs.
He's doing gambling on the side, I think. Anyways,
All right, so if you guys are done inside of the church, then go back to the collective conscious, and you guys can discuss with the party.
Great. So, real quick, Christian, before we go back in, should we scream "We're saved" when we go back in?
yeah. See, like,
Be lost.
Hello, everybody.
We're saved.
oh, praise him in all of his tentacle goodness. We are saved.
Shit.
Is church
That's
over?
fine. It was. We did find the guy in the white outfit, though. He was the preacher.
Huh.
Really?
Huh.
Who wears a suit to be a preacher?
Most.
Yeah, that's pretty common.
I guess it depends on the church. I feel like
Especially in the 1920s.
Dude, who's going into church with khaki or not khakis, like sweatpants and what
I
a
didn't
button
say
up?
sweatpants. I meant more like
I think, yeah, I think
robes.
Josh is thinking along the role of a priest, and a preacher and a priest are two different things.
Fair enough.
This guy gave more of a preacher vibe, though, right?
Absolutely.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he seemed very practiced.
Yeah. He was wearing all white, like that one dude told us. Forgot his name already. Asshole guy.
Greasy spoon.
Greasy Spoon.
Did you get a name?
Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith. That's very descriptive.
Especially right now.
I think that's why he compensates with the outfit. Could be wrong, but
Just change his name.
What we did know is that after every sermon, he goes into a little room to help anyone who thinks that they heard the call.
Oh.
oh
Right.
shit. Maybe I should
Call
have
of-
told him I was hearing the call.
Yeah, but maybe next time we can all go in together and we can all hear the call.
We
It's
can
all-
attend the next service.
What's the
Yeah.
call?
Ugh.
Oh.
You gonna make
We
me
heard-
do that shit again?
No, I got it. We heard him say some freaky stuff.
I'm talking to Bob.
No.
Do what?
You said, "Oh, maybe we should all go in and hear the call again." I'm like, "You gonna make me do that shit again?"
He was talking about burning, purifying flames, and how everyone who joins this church must be burned before the world is turned to ash, and weird stuff like that.
Yeah, that
guy-
right there is why I don't go to church.
Same.
He sounded metaphorical, but I don't
Did you
know.
How funny
Well-
would it have been if Josh actually got lit on fire while we were in the middle of a sermon?
That would be really funny.
Yeah, my fucking
This is
voice.
exactly why I didn't want to come here.
It sounded metaphorical, but then they kind of started chanting.
Yeah, it was really creepy.
Lord of Hope, Futanaga, Azathoth.
I don't.
Huh.
I don't sound like any church I know.
Yeah, none of this doesn't sound
Culty.
good.
Seems a little culty.
All right, fear. It's a little culty. You called it. Congratulations.
But our guy's
Oh,
inside. What do we want to do?
Well, we gotta confront him somehow.
Well, there's some back doors that we weren't able to see. They kind of scooted us out pretty quickly. They wrapped up rather fast, wouldn't you say, Amelia?
Yeah, they were pushing us out.
Was it oddly fast?
It seemed like we wouldn't have been able to just wander around. Let's just put it that way.
Hmm.
Well, we're certainly not gonna get very far if we wander through the back. That's just suspicious.
Did you guys find anything while walking around? Scoping
No.
out the place?
Nah.
Nothing.
No
Not really.
backyard, no graveyard or anything?
If you guys walked around the block, which two of you walked around the block?
Me and Percy.
Okay,
think we
you
just
and
all did.
Percy. You
No,
have a
you stay
fair.
there.
Oh, yep. So you and Percy have a fair description of the building. It's very clearly a 3-story building. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Impressive.
It's a it's a 3-person building, and it's more
Three-story
narrow
building.
than it is wide, or it's longer than it is wide,
Okay.
and it meets. It's on the corner of the street. There is a fence, and then there's a side alley in between the fence and the building itself, and the fence runs back behind the building, and you can. I mean, I'm assuming you guys didn't like look over the fence. If you wanted to, you could, but just from the way the buildings are set up, you kind of guess that it might be like a backyard or like a yarded area
Okay.
behind the church area.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping this isn't picking up the Discord call as much as it kind of looks like it is.
I guess the easiest thing to do would just be to maybe sit through the next salmon and then try to catch him before they shove us out.
Amelia, I didn't tell you this when we were in there, but I was kind of peeking, and he just started staring at you during the prayer.
I really wasn't praying, so maybe he noticed that.
I don't know. Maybe.
Still a little
Just a
creepy.
heads up. Yeah. Also, they asked for a tithe. We gave a little bit of our money, but just a forewarning.
Mm.
I don't have that much money.
I like to save
Yeah.
mine.
I think you've all forgotten that we're criminals, and I know where that collection bowl went.
Yeah. Well, maybe if I walk back in now, I can still ask to see the preacher and talk about this information, or talk about, and I do air quotes, healing my soul, or whatever.
Now,
Don't
normally,
get kidnapped.
Did I
Yeah,
just
you
hear
have
Devin
to
go,
go-
"Oh no"?
Hmm?
I swear I heard you say, "Oh no."
No, I was cleaning burger from my teeth.
Oh.
normally, I wouldn't condone taking a piece into a church, but anybody packing?
Oh, I had my revolver on me the whole time.
I've got my
I
auto.
don't have my shotgun with me left at home.
All
Can
right.
go grab it, not far.
I could just see Willie walking into a church with a shotgun out.
Where's the preacher?
Bad idea. That's why we left it home.
Kablam!
All right, fair enough. You got your
I'm gonna
knuckles
make you
clean.
holy in a different way. Bang!
Looking like a true gunman. All right. I guess we're doing this.
All right.
Before we go in there,
Okay.
we want to get our story straight of exactly what we're confronting him about.
I'm not confronting him. I'm confessing to him.
The confessing is just a guise.
Okay, but you're confessing just you. What about the other 4 of us?
Oh, I shouldn't have put that in Dorian's dice tray, but there you go. That's a picture of
He looks like this.
Mr.
I don't trust
I drew a picture while we were in the sermon.
Damn, that's pretty
man.
quick and good.
Dang.
You didn't tell me they got perp drawing up in the army.
I mean, that's what I did in the war. I didn't tell you. I just painted the battle scenes from a distance. It was just so tragic.
That's what he did in the army. That's literally all you did. Yeah, I just, the PTSD is strong because I painted it so good.
It's like third person
Horrors I've
PTSD.
seen, the things I've drawn.
All right. So what's the plan for you guys?
Well, I think
So he's likely the one who hired Sticky Jack to
Yeah.
retrieve those items. Now we got to figure out how we're going to confront him about this.
Well,
If we actually get any information out of him.
I feel like the best way to do this is to go in and be there like we're confessing, because otherwise they're going to shove us out the door.
That's true.
But what are we
wait, what,
confessing for? What, we heard the call? That's all we've got.
I
Isn't
thought
that
you said
so?
the
that's
guy.
all we
Quiet?
need. These kind of people like to tell you how it is. You know, it's more you listening and just nodding and saying, "Yeah, I feel horrible about myself."
Like when I go and see my dentist.
Yeah, exactly. They just tell you the do's and
trust
don'ts.
enough, and I'd be like, how do you know?
I figure as long as we have a sob story ready to go, we should be golden.
All right, who's
What's
got
the
the
sob
sob story?
No.
I mean,
All
I have
right,
the war
Hangman.
painting.
I appreciate it.
This is true. Seeing as you and Amelia were first in there, you'll now be in there for a second time. You'll probably be the most likely people that they'll zero in on.
Well, I mean, it makes the most sense that we would ask for confession because we're the only ones he knows have heard his speech, his whole spiel.
Exactly.
But I look back at the times, and when's the next service, Devin?
12.
12. Maybe we should wait an hour or two so it doesn't look too suspicious when we all show up. You guys can be just showing up for the next service while we go to confess.
Okay.
Sounds good
Doesn't
to
he
me.
do confession after the service, though? Aren't we all going to have to go in at the same time?
Yeah, but you could at least be there in case we need backup. We're all going to have to listen to the service again, but at least when we go in, we'll be able to all go and say we've heard this thing and make it into that one room together.
Were they taking groups?
Well, you know, it's a whole sanctuary. Everyone can just sit in there. How long did that service last, Devin? Like about a half hour, an hour?
It really wasn't a very long thing. Probably about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So let's-
pretty short stuff.
So let's say we wait an hour, then come back in.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe we can go check out this 3-story building.
What 3-story building?
It's
I
the
think
church, the 3-story
church is
building.
Oh.
is the church.
Oh, okay.
We can do some investigating, maybe.
That sounds like something investigators would do, Christian.
Yeah, but we're criminals.
Yeah, I don't know
That's
if we're
true.
capable of that.
I'm gonna go back
That
and grab
makes
my
my
gun real
drive.
quick.
Literally runs back to the...
That's when I started blasting.
Well, you know, actually, George,
Yes.
in case this place does give me some creepy vibes. In case things do go south, maybe you want to go grab your gun and meet us back here.
Which one? Big gun or
Your,
the little gun?
your big one that you don't have on you currently, I hope.
Well, you would
Uh,
know if he had it on him because there's no way to stow a shotgun in your back pocket. So if you carry your shotgun, it's kind of an obvious
Oh, yeah.
affair.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Yeah, I didn't bring mine. I don't know, this...
Do you want me to go grab it? Might
Dang
trust
it.
attention, but I definitely can.
I think there's
Yeah.
seriously 5 of us versus 1 guy, even if we don't have guns.
Well, we don't want to get attacked by the congregation.
You got a suitcase or something at your house, George?
Yeah, but the congregation gets rushed out as soon as we enter that room.
I don't have it written down. I don't think so.
Rushed out
Would it
by who, though? Just him?
I do not think I have a suitcase.
Devin, would it be safe to say that George has like a suitcase at his house or something?
Yeah, you probably have a suitcase, like
Here's what-
like an oversized briefcase type style suitcase.
How are you doing tonight, Quiet
yeah.
Hangman?
Could it fit a
Doing all
12
right?
gauge shotgun?
It would. It
Really?
would. It would. Yeah, it would fit a 12 gauge shotgun.
Real long suitcase.
It's
It's a nice
Saudo.
Well, he has to move all his stuff somehow.
Well, you have to imagine, guns of the like nowadays guns, they have that extended like 8 or 9 inches for the stock.
Yeah.
That wasn't the shotgun of choice for criminals. They just had like the barrel, the device, and then the handle, and that's it.
I love
There
it.
was no-
The
wasn't-
I
device.
love that device. Yeah.
There was no
Right.
brace. You just kind of held it in your hands, and boom, there it was. So it's considerably shorter than what you might imagine a 12 gauge shotgun to be nowadays.
All right. All right.
Mm.
And you got to remember, suitcases aren't necessarily small. They're designed to, carry a bunch of shit.
Everything.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, I do have a suitcase.
You kind of get the impression though that it might be weird to carry a suitcase around, just with you, unless, I mean, it's not like the oddest thing in the world. You might get a couple of weird glances because you've
Yeah.
deployed this kind of tactic before using your suitcase to carry your shotgun, but it's not
Mhm.
like, yep, oh, I'm just allowed anywhere with my suitcase.
No.
Yeah.
You could simply
It'd
say
be different
that
if you were dressed like a, a businessman, someone who,
I'm
would
not into
normally
business.
carry things around.
Not into
The
business.
briefcase.
Yeah.
There wouldn't happen to be a bus stop nearby, would there?
I love the.
Let's see. What part of town you're in? Let me fucking find the map. There we go.
Either way, 3 of us got firearms. You 2 don't. I still think the odds are better in our favor.
Mm.
I don't think it's gonna hurt if you go in without it.
This is pretty close to the college. Yeah, you could probably say that there's a bus stop somewhere
Alright.
around here.
Appreciate it. So here's my plan, boys. And tell me if you think we should add anything. But
And girls.
George and ladies. George goes back to his place, gets his shotty, puts it in the suitcase, pretends like he's waiting by the bus stop. While we go in half hour, 45 minutes before Amelia and I go in to confess, air quotes, while you guys sit down and find a pew. And if anything goes south, we let each other know.
So what am I doing by the bus stop again?
You're just trying to look as inconspicuous as possible with a shotgun in your suitcase.
Am I supposed to just run in and shoot if something goes bad?
So that's when I
No.
started blasting.
If you hear gunshots or one of us comes out or any shouting or anything, you come in.
So we're gonna shoot the man in broad daylight? That's your grand plan?
Yeah, this seems like
No,
not a great idea.
No, I'm saying if we have to start shooting, it is good to have the cavalry on standby.
I still think that it's best that they sit through the whole. We all sit through the whole sermon, and then we all go into the confession together.
I'm gonna half your current luck.
My current look? He just doesn't want to do it again. He doesn't have to do it again, though.
So
No,
we're
no,
all
I'll
just
do it again.
going with none of our guns.
That way, everybody can experience the greatness.
So get the shotgun or don't get the shotgun.
I don't think you need the shotgun.
I mean, it's either that or we can just wait till the man leaves at night and we'll stalk the corner or something.
Yeah, because that's not really creepy. That's not gonna get us arrested immediately.
Yeah, but we could always come back at 12:20 and wait for him to leave.
At like what?
Well, he's got another sermon at 6 o'clock.
Then we catch him before that.
Before or after?
It doesn't matter as long as we get him before or after he does the sermon.
I mean, it kind of matters. What if something happens to him? Then all the people who show up to his 6 o'clock service are like, "Where is John? Where is he at?" John, Jacob. What happened to our preacher?
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
His name is
No,
my
his
name
name is your name,
too.
All right. So no shotgun then? What do you got? What are you guys saying? We don't need it. Do you feel like we don't need it?
I mean, this
That is on your conscience.
this ain't a monarchy. If you want to vote on it, that's fine too.
George, what do you want to do? What do you think is best?
I've had bad luck with my shotgun.
Then don't use it.
All right,
All
then
right.
there's no need to go and get it. Let's wait an hour and then we'll walk back in.
All right.
All right,
Let's
so we wait
go.
an hour.
Wow, we're
And-
really good disciples then.
Well,
We're
one time
literally
we
gonna
had to
sit
talk
here at
about
the
it.
stairs in front of it and just wait.
No, we scatter. Yeah, everyone do a walk and we'll meet back in an hour.
There's the fuzz. Scatter.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna meet up with Pitch and say we should go get some lunch or something.
I'm gonna go take a walk.
Yeah. All right. Let's do lunch.
We're gonna go take a walk.
Yep. And then meet back in an hour.
It seems a little early for lunch. How about a brunch? Nice
Give me
brunch.
one moment, guys, please. Thank you.
Brunch is okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. Nice light brunch.
I'll go with you guys too.
I'm
So,
thinking a
in case
crepe.
anyone sees us, they think we're just going in together.
I want a crepe and I want a Monte Cristo.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I'll just have coffee.
Crepes are good.
Yeah, they sure are.
I think I'll
All
get
right.
a coffee with some milk. Hold the coffee.
Milk and
So-
sugar, hold the coffee.
Nah, just give me the cream.
All right. So you guys are just gonna scatter and meet back up for the 12 o'clock sermon, or after the 12 o'clock sermon?
For
Meet up like a half hour before the 12 o'clock or 40 minutes or 40 minutes.
All
or
right.
something.
Okay.
we're gonna sit in the congregation for a half hour.
Well, we're gonna confess. And we want
You
to
guys
do...
meet up.
I thought he only did that after the sermon.
No, he didn't. No, well, not necessarily. He
So you
said,
definitely got the impression that he meant anytime,
yeah,
Okay.
within reason.
After.
Not like at 2 o'clock in the morning or anything like that. But
and not right before his sermon. So that's why I'm saying we get there like 45 minutes before. So it looks normal that you guys are sitting, but we can go in.
Okay.
so you guys are going in a half hour early.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys get up there, and a group of how many are you? Five? Okay, so you guys walk up there and you group up, and Adrian and fuck, you changed your name, Amelia. You guys see two different dudes, also big guys, manning the doors this time, and they say, "Welcome! Wow, the cluster of you are pretty early." It's not for another half hour.
Right, but we just wanted to get good seats. So we're so excited to hear another sermon. And
Ah.
plus, in my Amelia and I here, we came to a previous sermon and we just feel like we need to confess and talk to the reverend preacher.
I think I heard something.
Is he available?
Well, he's eating at the moment, but you guys are welcome to come in and wait for the service.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
They gesture for you guys to come in.
Tip my hat.
What you guys see is a kind of narrow, longish hallway. There's windows aligning the left wall that faces the street, and then there's a door on the far side that is closed. There's a sign in front of the door that says "Visitors Welcome" and an arrow pointing to the right, where there's another door on the right wall at the end of the hallway.
Okay.
All right.
So, and there's no one around at the moment.
sorry.
Nope.
I'm gonna go to the door that I didn't initially go through, the one that's not open to the congregation hall.
It's broken.
All right, you go to that door and try it, and it is currently locked.
I'm just knocking.
Oh, you knock?
Yeah.
You knock on the door, and one of the guys kind of looks in and says, "That's the wrong door, sir."
Right. Is there no bathroom in here or something?
There's an alleyway.
They're all melted together.
Right. I walk into the hall, the sanctuary hall, and I'll walk to the door that's in that sanctuary hall, the one that the Reverend walked through. Initially.
Damn it.
You're gonna go to that door?
Yeah, I just want to knock on it.
Okay, you knock on the door. You hear low conversation from the inside before you knock on it.
Before actually knocking, do I hear? Can I make anything out?
Make a listen check.
Okay.
Currently, while you're doing that, you guys enter a room about 15 by 20 feet. There's 15 chairs in 3 rows formed in a semicircle around a pulpit near the center of the room. And that's, I mean, it's a pretty blank room. There's not very much else in here except for the other door, the only other door in the room, which Adrian is currently lightly pressing his ear against. And currently it is empty. You guys are the only ones in here.
Okay.
Wow, we're pretty early.
Yeah,
Alright.
almost suspiciously early.
So you failed.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Alright, so I mean, you don't make out any words. You just hear murmuring between 2 or 3 men. Though, not like overly hushed, but just, you know, peaceful conversational tone.
Right. I knock on the door.
Okay, you knock on the door. The conversation briefly pauses and then continues. You hear what sounds like the scoot of a chair, and you see that Mr. Smith himself it cracks the door open and says, "Oh, Mr. Daniels, was it? Back so soon?"
Yes, Mr. Smith. Amelia and I were talking about the service. It was quite wonderful. And I remember you saying that you were taking. He said confessions or wanting to join. What was the word? Saying it?
You heard the call.
I heard the call. Yes. And I
It's
just
not
wanted to-
so metaphysical as you might think. It's simply a desire to learn more.
Exactly. I had that urge, and I know you said come whenever. I know it's a little closing in on your next sermon, but I just
Yeah.
felt the call.
Yes, well, I am currently nourished in my body and here preparing myself for it. I'd invite you in, but I haven't got any food, and I am speaking with some of my other friends. Perhaps after the sermon, if
Right.
you'd be so kind.
Right. I told some friends about it too. Do you think maybe after the service they could stay back and while Amelia and I talk with you? If that's all right. Maybe hear what you have to say.
If it is their desire to do so.
Great. Thank you. All right, and I go sit down.
All right. Then he closes the door.
I love. Yeah, I'm not saying this in the chat, but I love how we're all criminals and we're like
Anybody else doing anything else?
in a church right now.
I'm gonna turn to Adrian and go. So he said after the service, didn't he?
Well, yes. I didn't know the man was going to be eating lunch. You figure a man of the cloth would put the nourishment of the soul before the nourishment of the belly?
Okay, hold on a second. The guy at the door literally said he's eating lunch right now.
You were actively told he was eating lunch.
Your point.
So the new plan is the old plan, and
Well, we
The
either
old
should have come a
plan is
little
the same
earlier.
plan?
a little earlier. This is already suspiciously early.
All right. Well, now you guys get to sit through this wonderful performance. So,
All right.
As
Can't
long as I don't
wait.
burst into flame.
I take my
Some
seat in the
coin,
back
right?
again.
All right. right.
I sit a couple seats closer to show how committed I am.
Oh, I guess I
Okay,
should
well, a
too,
couple
huh?
seats closer
Okay,
will
I'll
be
sit
literally
closer
the
too.
front row.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. You guys are spreading out, or you're clustering together, or
I'm gonna
Spreading
sit
out.
third row center.
okay,
Also next to Percy.
okay. So we've got basically Percy flanked by Willie and Amelia, Adrian in the front row.
I think I'm gonna scoot up there with Adrian so that it looks like I'm showing
Okay.
belief.
I'm gonna sit about midway.
Okay. Literally the middle row then. Good to know. There's only
Yes.
3 rows. You've got the front row, the median row, and the far row.
Middle row. Let's go.
All right. So you guys see a couple more people file in. Whereas before, Adrian and Amelia, there was more people and people standing. This is, I mean, you guys are actually taking up the bulk of seats, and there's still like 1 or 2 seats empty. So kind of get the feeling that the midday sermon is not quite as popular as the morning sermon.
Gotcha.
And it does not take long for the Mr. Smith to come back out and greet his friends. And I need to use the keeper's room. So I will go and be right back.
All right.
Woo, Mr. Smith, I love this guy.
About to go wipe his bum with his faded pages.
Dropping stuff here.
Oh no, I'm an idiot.
What?
Nothing.
So
So?
yeah, I don't know. I was gonna say something, but I had nothing planned. So
I feel that.
How's the stream going?
it's up and running. It's bouncing between 1 and 2 people right now, but I'm not really worried about it. I didn't think this was gonna get too big of a viewer thing, anyways, because how it's set up on Twitch is kind of funny. There's no Call of Cthulhu for Twitch for me to click on, so people are probably pretty confused if that's what they're searching for.
Mm.
I think one of those is George.
I came back and I heard my name. What?
I was asking Dom about his stream.
Oh.
Oh, you streaming it right now?
Yeah, I'm up and streaming this.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm hosting it.
Awesome. I figured it would be simple and easy. I just put my Call of Cthulhu character sheet up in Discord. I don't think there's really much else you can do for this.
We don't really have any visuals.
Yeah.
Right, and if they are visuals, they come in through Discord anyhow, so it's the easiest way just to do this, is to run it through Discord. Now, if we did Tabletop Simulator eventually, then obviously that would make this, like, infinitely easier, but...
Oh, yeah.
I'd be up for doing that.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
You better be.
All right, let me get to my page.
Damn.
All right, so much like the first time, Smith smiles and welcomes everyone, calling you all brothers and sisters accordingly. He hands around a collection plate. You guys put in the dough, and how much?
Is there a requirement for how much?
Well, it's a
No.
church. Price is 10%.
One is not spoken.
What does it look like everybody else is putting in?
Make a spot hidden check.
I'd like to do that as well.
Okay. Both of you do so.
I have to check what that is.
Damn, I wish I was sitting in the back again. I could just take it.
Uh, probably-
Adrian and Amelia, how much do you put in?
Crap.
You got to put a T behind it.
Yeah.
I put in 50 this time because I already put in $1.
Okay, and
50
Amelia.
cents.
I'll do another 50 cents too.
Okay. Well, you guys, George, you see that Adrian and Amelia both put in 50 cents. A couple people have put in $1. Some people have put in 25 cents, and one person passes it without putting any in.
I'll throw in a buck.
Okay. Go
Same.
ahead and mark the corresponding amounts off of your inventory.
Yep.
Alright. Toss in $1.
All right.
Toss $1 to your preacher.
Get out of here. Once this has gone around the circle, one of his followers places the plate under Smith's chair, and Smith then talks for about 10 minutes about the state of things, how poverty is rife, how illness and disease spread through the streets, and that many struggle to find hope in their lives. He asks everyone to he asks everyone present to say what they most hope for, and says yes, yes after each person. He does skip over Adrian and Amelia, as you have already attended a service, but he then comes to George, and he says, "You there, sir, in the middle. What is it you most hope for?"
That's a hard thing to really answer.
First thing that comes to your mind.
To live peacefully, no worry.
The purest sort of dream, sir. And he moves on.
Literally what I said.
I know.
Literally,
You
his
guys,
exact
you guys are meant.
response
Maybe
to
you
what
guys
you
should.
said.
Marry or something.
He continues around the room before he gets to Percy. So, you in the back there, what do you hope for?
I'm a simple man. Good health, long life.
Good health and long life indeed, brother.
That's cute.
And you there, the strong-looking lady. Tell me, sister, what is it you hope for?
I tried.
The bench
It's
900
just hard
pounds.
to eat with the mic. I'm gonna reheat it and eat it.
Just to repay what
Come here.
I need to.
She actually gave a real answer. Let's go.
Debt is yet another thing that oppresses the people of this world. One that we should try to avoid and, if necessary, buy ourselves back from those we are indebted to. And he moves on, and there's only one other person, and then he goes on, and he then calls for everyone to join with him in silent prayer, during which everyone is asked to close their eyes and pray for hope, to fill their hearts and wash them in its cleansing powers.
Mm-hmm.
So, does everybody do so, or are we going to have some rebels?
No,
This time,
I'll keep my head down, but I'll kind of like keep my eyes half lidded and just kind of glance around the room.
I just close my eyes. I don't do anything else. Just close them.
Yeah, I'll put my head down, but I'm not closing my eyes.
I'm doing the full shebang this time. Eyes closed, head down. I've seen this thing before.
And Amelia?
Okay, well, I gotta go press this button, so.
It is either muted or away.
Or lost in prayer?
They're away.
I'm praying.
All right. Percy, make a spot hidden.
Okay.
Last time I didn't pray, and the guy saw that I didn't pray. He specifically looked at me and then went back to himself. And I'm like, oh shit.
Mm.
Oh, I ripped my pajama pants.
Don't use your luck for that.
Right down the leg. At the bottom, though. It's the bottom of the damn leg.
That's a lot of luck, though. No, I'm not gonna use any luck for that.
Okay. You glance around the room and you don't really see anything. No. Yeah, I mean, you're first and foremost attempting to keep up appearances.
Yeah.
Before actually looking for anything, I suppose. Silent prayers go on for about 4 to 5 minutes before Jacob goes into a rousing speech. Now, it does look like my parents are going to be traveling through the room from watering their plants. And since I'm fixing to give a fire and brimstone testimony in a Georgian accent, I'd rather wait for them to go through so I don't get questioned.
He is doing devil worship. I knew it. All the Karens out there. It is devil. They are trying to summon Satan.
So I guess if you guys need to do something, take this opportunity to do so. I'll take care of my dishware, I suppose.
I'll practice my Ouija board skills on the side.
I'll probably pull up a pitch meeting.
I like it all.
Very cool. It'd been funny if you tried to do his style as a character for your pitch.
I was going to, and I just keep forgetting because I keep getting wrapped up in trying to think of what I'm supposed to be doing to actually progress the story. It's difficult.
It's gone rather quiet here.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
We're in silent prayer.
Oh, I thought that already happened.
It did, but we decided to extend it.
Oh, okay.
Yep, they probably would have walked right through to burn and ashes. So, head count, how many are present?
All of us?
Here.
I think
I'm
I'll-
here.
Yep.
Okay. So, as I say, after about 4 or 5 minutes of silence, Smith begins to preach. Oh. Excuse me.
Whoa.
Brothers and sisters, you all need hope to survive, for without it you are nothing but automatons, soulless bodies that have no meaning. Reach into your hearts and seek the hope within, for soon the darkness will descend and burn mankind from the face of this planet. If you are not prepared, then you too shall burn. I bring you hope, brothers and sisters. Through me, I can heal your hearts and help you to see the universe beyond. For beyond us, here is the center of all things. A burning, purifying flame at the heart of the cosmos. If we hold true and let the
So I just thought about this
purifying
great
flame
idea.
embrace and fill us,
I've
we
already
will
heard
be
this, so
saved while the rest
what
of
if the
mankind
next
is
few,
turned
like,
to ashes?
I
Call
just
with me,
keep going
brothers and
outside and
sisters.
bringing more
Call
people
with me
in.
the words of hope, the words of power. Ea, Ea, Lord of Hope, Fatagan, Ea, Azathoth, Ea. As he begins this chant, two of Smith's followers produce penny pipes and begin blowing an unrecognizable tune. Suddenly, he repeats the phrase, and others join in until the room is filled with shouting. Just as suddenly as it begins, it ends, and Smith takes a breath. He thanks everyone for coming and says that if they have heard the call, then he would welcome them to make a personal appointment with him to begin the first steps in their journey to hope. With that, he exits, and his followers begin to usher you out, except for you, Adrian. One of them motions you towards the door that Jacob just left through.
Mm-hmm. And Amelia, she's with me.
Okay.
Amelia, my friend here, we're also confessing. And I believe,
We're just friends.
yeah, and I believe Mr. Smith said our friends could stay behind as well.
If there are others who wish to do so, then they may join.
I look back at my friends.
We can join. I don't
Yeah,
have a
all
problem
right.
with that.
No, yeah, we're all
Little
willing
messes.
to
Hello, messes.
do that thing. So let's do it.
Hello, little boys.
All right. He motions to another one of the followers
Are you
at the
putting
other
him on
door
top of me?
to follow him
What are
as
you
you all
doing?
walk into the room.
Hey,
It is.
No,
It
I'm
appears
going.
to be a dining room. There's a cabinet for dishes. There's a dining room table, and there's 6 seats. And at the head of the table on the far side of the
Look at
room,
his
Jacob
face.
Smith is seated.
Look at his grouch
As you
face.
all file in together, he
He's
goes,
so
"My,
upset
my,
right
Mr.
now."
Daniels, so many friends, and after one sermon as well." As you all are ushered into the room, he gestures for you to take seats, and the 2 followers close the door behind them, and they stand by the wall inside the room. They just stand there.
Just
Alright.
quick question. I know we kind of went over this earlier, but rough estimate on size of these guys. Is one of them kind of short and round, and the other one big and bowlery, like over at the university?
No, these guys are, I mean,
Dang
from
it.
what you can tell, most, if not all, the followers you've seen are relatively big dudes, and they wear white pants and white sleeveless shirts and a
Sleeveless?
black belt.
Like wife beaters?
Huh.
Not like wife beaters.
Like a sleeveless dress shirt.
Yeah. Not really a dress shirt. More like, okay, you know, like a vest,
Mm-hmm.
but a shirt.
Now I'm just imagining them
Oh.
like bare arms wearing sweater vests.
I'm specifically imagining people wearing tuxes, but because they're all big brawly, they just ripped off their fucking arms.
That's the vibe, yeah.
Okay, do you know what an orderly is?
Ah, okay.
Looking up an orderly now.
They work at asylums. They're
Oh,
like,
so it's like a short sleeve shirt.
Yeah, it's short. It is a sleeveless shirt, but it's not a wife beater.
I see a sleeve
But
on
it
that.
kind of does look like a scrub, but it's not a medical field kind of thing. But they are, I mean, they're just nondescript white clothing with the black belt and black shoes.
I see.
Yeah,
Whack.
indeed.
Not not yet, Willie.
And they're not identical.
no.
Like, one of them has a shaved head, and the other one has a military haircut. One of them's got long, flowing blonde locks.
Damn.
But they're all fairly muscular, in shape gentlemen.
Huh.
Hmm.
Bet they're not as muscular as Willie.
Nobody's as muscular as I am.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite unnatural.
It's pretty up there.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Look at those strong arms.
Wow.
They certainly seem like they
Pretty
can handle
wild.
themselves in a dark alley.
But we're in a church.
So you guys
So-
sit down around the dining table.
Yes.
We stand awkwardly. Yes, we sit.
Do we hold
Mhm.
hands?
No.
Not yet. I don't think.
Oh.
Yeah, not yet.
So tell me, brothers and sisters, what compels you to feel the call so soon?
Well, I mainly
Can't
just
got your tongue, Mr. Daniels.
yes, to an extent. I can't quite put into words how I'm feeling. I explained to them what I saw and what you said, and I mainly just want to know more. I was hoping you could explain to me.
Enlighten us.
Yeah. As to what your as to what your beliefs are, what the story of your faith, because I'm just curious.
I understand. It's not something you would hear drivel from the mouth of a priest in one of your Catholic churches. Though the universe, my friends, is filled with many anomalies and cosmic powers. Certainly, you did not think that only one god with a capital G was able to do it just because he had a capital G.
I suppose
Are
I
you
never really
saying
thought about it.
are you saying that the God in the Bible is as real as this other entity, or that the only thing is this other
It's hard to
entity?
say. I know not what entity it is that the Catholics worship. Whether or not it is real is
I think I'm breathing into the mic, guys. I'm
unimportant.
sorry.
The truth of this world lies at the center of our universe.
And what is at the center?
His name is Azathoth. Yet,
As
Does he
I
have
would
sisters
warn you
mentioned on his
not to
influence?
use it carelessly.
Gotcha. Hmm.
Names have power, as you all
Understood.
certainly know. Perhaps that is why they simply call their divine being God.
I was
And
figuring more for convenience than anything else.
So you believe that this god, it's just out there in space, in the cosmos. That seems to make him
Your question if he is physical,
yes.
I can assure you he is. For without physicality, how can you meddle in the affairs of the world?
I think what my friend is also trying to say is he still at the center? Because it sounds like you're saying he's coming. He'll be coming to the Earth soon or someday.
No, Mr. Daniels, Azathoth is quite content where he is at the moment. I don't foresee anything that would change his current position, but it is clear that this world is vulnerable, vile, diseased, with its problems, for sure.
Right.
With your service, what is it that you wish or could have someone come in and do to make things right?
Dear Amelia, I feel you misunderstand me. I do not preach the coming of an entity because I call him to me. I preach salvation from the unknown. All I know, all I feel in my heart is that our world is in a pinnacle state, precarious and definitely on tilt. Mr. Daniels, above the rest of you, presumably would know this as we just cleansed ourselves from a mighty and great war, the so-called last war. I can assure you it will not be the last war. War is inevitable. And as technologies and sciences advances, death will become in the higher numbers and smaller moments. The only thing we can do is look for hope. Hope that we might be spared. Through the power of Azathoth and through his great, mindless, endless being, that we could persevere.
You said in the service that we would need to be purified by flame. How is that part of salvation? How do we obtain salvation? How do we be spared by Azathoth?
Sir, I did not. I believe I was clear when I told you Azathoth is not coming. You seem to believe that I'm bringing the end with me.
No, no, no. I'm just simply saying, how do we obtain salvation? How do we become a part of this this mission?
I understand. You need to take time for yourself and reflect. Project your consciousness into the ether and see what contacts you. I cannot say for every person individually. And when I say the purifying flames, it's poetic. It's more like you face tribulations and walk through them unaffected.
So you're
Does
like
that answer your question?
protection then.
Yeah.
So to find the truth, we need to reach out ourselves. How did you first stumble upon this? Were you also meditating, or were you? How did you come to find out about this power?
Yes, I secluded myself for a number of days. Of course, I took to the simple things, sleeping, eating, the privacy of the restrooms, cleansing of the sort, but I spent most of my time in meditation and prayer. And in the darkness and silence, I felt... it's hard to describe in a word. It's really something you need to feel for yourself.
You said that this entity was not your common Catholic god. Is there some sort of culture where this creature would belong?
He transcends culture. It is more the individual that seeks him will find him. You see, it's not so much... Allow me to say that my methods are unorthodox. See, I was not told this. I am merely a conduit. I discovered it for myself, and I wish to share it with others. There is not a religion around it, for he does not seek praise, he does not seek worship. He's not vain.
I can appreciate that. Humble God seems rather novel.
Looking around the room, do I notice anything out of the ordinary? Is there a second door in this room?
There is a second door. If you're looking for out of the ordinary, you can make a spot hidden. Perhaps humble is not the correct word, Mr. Rhodes.
Oh.
Just above it all.
Fair enough.
This is just me kind of talking. Does anyone did anyone write down what exactly Greasy Spoon said about the guy in the white, that he got the...
The guy in the white contracted Sticky Jack to steal those items for him.
Okay.
What were the items? We have a scroll and...
The translation for the scroll and the ceremonial dagger.
Okay.
See, when we were at... I was hoping I could get him to tell us that there was some kind of relationship with this thing and the scroll.
Oh yeah,
Culture.
the native dagger in the Greek scroll.
Right, right.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask him another question. If we wanted to become, like, is there any more ways we can participate in the church or in the temple beyond these congregation hours? Is there, or is the
No.
only thing we can do more is just meditation?
Hush.
Well, we are not seeking anything, if that's what you're saying. Well, I simply wish to spread the word. You have received it, and you know what you must do next if you are to discover the secrets. That is all I ask. I hate to sound grubby, but monetary value is always something that is interested to man, and for various reasons. You'll notice that I don't have any informational pamphlets. Things of that nature, and the use of this building does cost, so your tithes are appreciated. But outside that,
Right.
once you discover the answers for yourself, perhaps you will seek me out a second time.
Of course. And if we have more questions, you said come anytime.
Within reason.
Yeah. You don't live here. It would be weird to come here at like 12 o'clock at night, right? You'd probably be at home.
I do live upstairs.
Oh, you live at the church. I see. I bet that saves on cost then.
I'm not a particularly wealthy man, no. So yes, it does help with the cost.
So what time would you recommend us coming, like not coming?
I think we
like,
understand. Don't come at some crazy time, okay?
Yeah.
I hope I don't come off as insulting when I say this, Mr. Daniels, but you don't strike me as a particularly articulate man. Just know that when it is dark outside, I'm unavailable.
I see. Past dinner time. I've just been overwhelmed by the spirit and my words today. Also, ever since the war, I've not been able to speak quite right.
I'm kicking one of the table.
Shit.
Ever since I painted pictures of the war.
So many paintings, so many uses of red color palettes.
Probably not red paint. Eventually, I just used blood.
It was readily available.
Oh, the irony.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, I think we can officially conclude here. We're literally getting no information like at all, and the only thing we truly got was that he lives upstairs.
Yeah. So thank you, sir, for speaking with us. You gave us a lot to think about.
Of course. And though the rest of you are not so verbose as Mr. Daniels here, I do hope to see you a second time.
Maybe.
Would be an honor.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Well then, Mr. Daniels, Mr. Skimmer, Mr. Rhodes, Miss Armstrong, Amelia, do be careful in these trying times.
Of course.
I must excuse myself. And he stands up.
And rips ass. Anyways,
And he walks out the door behind him, which is the door you guys did not come through. And the guys on the other side of the room open up that door that goes back into the reception room. And it would appear as if your meeting is over.
Okay.
All right.
Walk outside. Walk to the nearest bar, I guess.
I love how that's your immediate response. Let's go drink.
Well, we have to talk somewhere. Does anyone
You-
live nearby?
Let's go get a
I
hot
don't know
dog.
where my house is, but like, we don't have to go to the bar.
Yeah, the
I
bar
don't want to be.
so public for this.
The both of
Martini.
you just make general intelligence checks, please.
Who?
The bulk of you.
Bum, 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 bum.
Ooh.
Nice.
God, I'm so dumb.
Well, you have a little bit of luck on your side, so maybe you could remember a few things, but I don't think you need to.
It's not
Let's
a big deal.
see what we got here. Okay, so we got Percy, George successes, Adrian a hard success,
Failure.
Willie is a failure, and Amelia is so. Okay, so our ladies have failed.
Damn.
That shit was
Women are
boring. I
the
don't know what
most
to tell you.
perceptive. At least that's what I was told.
Really leading the way for women's suffrage.
Well, that's what
It
my army
occurs-
general.
It occurs to you, Percy and George, that you never introduced yourselves.
Yeah, I was just thinking
I was
that, like,
thinking
out of character. We straight up did not tell them our name.
And Adrian, more than that, none of you know Amelia's last name.
It's true.
Well, she'll reveal it when she wants to. I feel.
It's safe to
Indeed.
assume that he addressed you based on what you're most familiar with.
Wait, he addressed us by name. And
Yes, every one of us.
Oh,
Multiple
Wow.
times.
Yeah, multiple
Right.
times.
Specifically you, multiple times, as you were the one doing the most talking.
This is kind of your lead.
Man, it's really good he got a hard success, huh?
Yeah, no kidding.
curious.
With your hard
Yep.
success,
Did I
you
notice? Did I
you-
notice that he didn't know our name before I said my thing? Before I said like my greatest fear earlier.
You will notice that the first when he greeted you at the beginning of this, he
Mhm.
knew your name, but nobody else's, even though Amelia had attended with you. Right?
Huh. What does this mean? The hell?
So he knew my name but not Amelia's.
Yes. And the second time, he knew everybody's name. After the session.
So, did any of you guys tell him my name?
No.
No.
I don't think I ever really introduced myself, to be honest.
Neither did I.
No. Neither did I.
I do believe that Adrian said my name a couple of times.
Yeah, I thought I had.
Hey, Adrian, did you say our names?
No, I just said my friends were interested. I didn't go into detail.
Yeah, my friends George, Percy, and Willie.
George, or not George, I'm sorry. Adrian. Make a.
So in this game, sorry, I guess I could have been talking to you guys this whole time, but
Just make another an intelligence.
You
check,
have
but, this time we're looking.
your
for
character
a
sheet. It's
secondary
very
hard
similar to
success.
D&D in
Oh shit.
many ways. So you have your health points here. You have your character information. You have all of your major characteristics like
that was
strength,
pretty-
constitution,
That was pretty
uh,
strange.
dexterity, intellect. and
But
so
we
on.
were able to figure out that he lives there.
You have sanity. When you're insane,
So,
you start doing crazy
did steal
things that
this
make
stuff,
absolutely no
which he
sense and
did,
fail everything.
which he most likely did,
It's very difficult to
then
get
we
this
know it's
to go
somewhere
up.
in that building.
And then
Very
Um,
likely.
Probably.
you also
Oh,
have
Should
luck
make your-
here.
make your intelligence
Your
check.
luck can be
Oh,
used
okay.
to help your rolls, but the lower your luck goes, the lower your chances of successfully passing a luck check are.
Ooh, not a
Uh,
hard.
When it comes to this game,
Yep.
I'll spend 3 points.
you want your
and,
roll to be as low as possible versus as
Okay.
high as possible.
It'll be a hard
The
success if you spend 3
lower
points.
your roll is, you could potentially end
'cause
up with
half of
a
70 is
extreme
35.
success based off of
Okay.
what you roll. Can I
It
help you?
occurs to you, and this sounds like madness,
And
but it
then
occurs to you
a hard roll
that
or a hard success.
the only thing
is,
that you and
so there's
Amelia
3 different
did
successes.
different
And there's 3 different failures.
the first time around.
There's an
was
extreme failure,
you
which is like a
were
crit fail. It's like when you do something
more
real
as-
bad and you mess
more
up real bad.
interested and
And then
compliant in his request to pray, whereas Amelia kept her eyes open and let her mind wander.
Oh God. You weren't praying, were you? You just had your head down in a nodding off mode, not in a praying motion.
yeah, I wasn't doing much, which probably makes total sense as to why he would have looked up at me.
Oh my God. I mean, I knew he looked at you. I assumed maybe he was frustrated or
Horny.
confused.
No, well,
Maybe a
hold on a
little
minute.
man.
So, with that being said, if he could figure out what our names were based off of just us praying, does that mean that he could know what we actually were in there for?
Oh, our true thoughts?
Maybe he knew us before that. Maybe he. If he does know about those thieveries, he could know more than just thieveries. He could be investigating who's going after it.
Oh, I
Yeah,
almost
don't
forgot.
forget, this man's in league with Sticky Jack.
Oh my God.
Oh, there's our friend. There he is.
I forgot you guys aren't in the church anymore.
Now we get funky music.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we outside the church or are we at a bar or something?
I'm assuming you guys are on your way to some sort of place to discuss this, whether it be
I have a house. They can come back there if they want.
That's fine. I'd rather not go to a bar to discuss this shit.
Especially the
since it's
speakeasy
the
we were
middle
already
of the
at.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if we already knew our thoughts, then why
Hold on,
didn't...
I guarantee that you read our minds.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If he knew our thoughts, then why would he talk with us? And why would he let us into his secondary room?
To keep up appearances.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's part of the grift, man.
Also, he could have just known us beforehand. He didn't necessarily read what we knew or our names.
Right.
But who knows? Maybe Sticky Jack is hiding out in the church somewhere. Maybe he tipped him off.
Or maybe
Hmm.
Gracie Spill.
Could be.
Something about this doesn't feel right.
I doubt it's Greasy Spoon. Greasy Spoon's a lot of things, but particularly secretive and youthful in that fashion is not one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't...
Just an option.
My initial plan before those connections were made was to go there tonight and try to find what we're looking for. But
Oh yeah,
Well,
we
if
get
he
to
knows
go
our
to another
thoughts, he might
sermon.
already be expecting us. Might be like a Home Alone
He can
situation.
have
where
Necklace. You let Necklace take care of moving.
Say what? Say it again.
If we're sending someone in to search through the church after hours, we'll let Necklace do that.
I don't want Necklace to go in there alone and unarmed.
Oh,
Well,
I won't be
don't be-
unarmed, but I am the sneakiest of all.
Don't forget, she is technically a cat burglar.
Right. But what if those guys? What if his goons live there too? Or what if
And
they?
it's probably easier for one person to sneak around than more than one.
And it's going to be a lot easier for him to something bad to happen if he gets caught.
I can stand by. In case she gets caught.
I could use some help. It is 3 stories. I could use some help getting up the side.
Real quick, who's the stealthiest? Besides Dom. Who has the highest stealth?
I can go pretty quiet, but nothing.
I got a 40.
Josh, what's
Same.
yours?
I got a 25.
Okay. So Josh should probably not come with us. Or at least
No. Wasn't planning on it.
The grifter is meant to be seen.
So me and Willie both have a 40 for stealth.
I've
I
got
thought
40
you
as
guys
well.
play that out for a little
I
bit.
have a 40 as well.
So everybody but Josh.
I'm sorry, Percy. Percy. I don't know who this Josh.
Oh, that's my brother.
Sorry.
Yeah. that's actually your middle name. That's
Percy
actually your
Josh?
middle name.
Whatever
Percy
the fuck
Joshua
that
Rhodes.
It's a shitty middle name.
Percy Joshua Rhodes.
That's my brother. They don't talk so much anymore. Kind of estranged from the family, if you will.
Oh.
And by estranged, I mean most of them are dead.
You did grift a couple of them.
I don't even know about that. You know what they say about beeswax? Not yours.
Well, like we
You're
said
very-
earlier, we're not detectives, we're criminals, so.
I need to take a break to let the dog out real quick. She's whining.
That's
All right.
So I think tonight
Be right back.
we come, then we go. No, we go to the church, bring our
I'll let
weapons,
them keep talking so y'all can
and
hear.
find these items.
Let's go.
Anyone object?
Yeah. No, sounds like a good plan.
Percy, any thoughts?
I mean, not really. I don't really have anything I'm gonna be doing really.
I guess you'll be a lookout.
It'll be a really obvious lookout. I'd offer to drive the getaway car, but we got no car, so
Maybe you could haggle it down. You are the pitch, after all.
I, as great as I am, I don't think I can get a free car.
Maybe not free, but as low as they'll go, and we could pitch in for a car for a
Nah,
day.
bitch.
We'll pitch.
Anyone want to estimate what a car, even a used car back in the 1920s, would cost?
Did they rent cars out for a day back in the 20s?
I don't know about renting cars. I don't think they rented cars back then. Did they? By the way, what's everyone's drive auto skill?
All right.
20.
30.
Oh. Yours is higher than mine.
20.
Hey Don, what's your drive auto skill?
He's taking the dog out.
I thought you just got back.
That was.
Oh,
definitely
that's me.
Oh.
him. His is probably low as well, though.
One of the first cheap cars in like the 1920s was almost 850.
So probably not going to get the car.
Yeah. No.
But we don't need one. I think worst comes to worst, we can just bolt. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to my place, grab my gun, and bring it back here. I'll meet up in a couple hours.
Okay.
Alright,
How many
Sure.
of you are grabbing large firearms?
I am putting it in my suitcase and bringing it over.
You guys want me to?
Yeah,
Then
Do
I
you want
will.
me to?
well, we're meeting at your house, so you can
You
decide.
already have your guns on you, so it's fine.
That's for
Yeah.
you to decide, Willie. We're bringing ours because that's our forte.
Yeah, I don't think I need it.
All right. So what time?
So George and I go back to grab our guns.
Mhm.
Okay.
Put it in my suitcase.
Same.
All right. So, seeing as you have no transportation, I guess make your choice of sleight of hand, stealth, or luck.
Ooh,
For
I've
what?
been blowing a lot of luck.
Adrian and George. With
Because
bonus
you
die.
have
With the
the
bonus
big
die.
ol'
Can we do it with advantage since we put it in suitcases?
Yeah, that's what the bonus die is.
And here you say we could use both.
This is a wait. We can use stealth, right?
I'm sorry?
What did you
Sleight
say
of
we could
hand, sleight of hand, stealth, or luck.
use? All right.
whichever one's highest.
Stealth.
Okay.
Got a 0.
Okay, good. A couple of cucumbers as you guys walk around with shotguns and suitcases.
Don't forget.
Great.
Don't forget to skills you get successes in. By the way.
Yeah, I'm keeping
That's
track
true.
of it.
Do mark the skills that you get successes in. Okay,
Without
so
using
you
luck.
guys meet up at Willie's small house,
Mm-hmm.
probably around 3:30 or 4 in the afternoon.
3 in the afternoon.
All right, we got the goods.
Good.
I guess I'll stay here and watch your cat.
No, you're coming.
What am I gonna do?
Stay outside and keep watch.
Conspicuously,
It's gonna be dark. Don't
it's
worry.
gonna be suspicious.
Nah. The people we're worried about are on the inside of not the outside.
Really? Because the people I'm worried about on the outside are the police.
We'll just hide in there's an alley out back. Just duck in there.
All right.
Hello?
Hey,
Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Oh,
did everyone lose connection or was
Robbie.
it just me?
No, I'm.
I had a
I don't
weird
know.
connection. Mine was weird.
What was the last thing anyone heard me say?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Cool. I just said duck around the alley, and then I was saying wouldn't want to tell the boss that you weren't pulling your own weight, Percy.
It's less about pulling my own weight and more not getting arrested.
We are criminals. Comes with the territory.
That is my point.
Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not get arrested.
Yeah,
That's
it's not
why we have a
fun.
lookout.
A very conspicuous lookout, but all right.
I'm sorry? We are. Just Percy's gonna wait outside. He wanted to wait at the apartment. Well,
Well, yeah, I'd get you caught.
he's not really sneaky. Good talk. All right, let's go.
Okay. Ready for you guys here. It's gonna be pretty low quality. Okay.
What was that?
The call.
I'm scribbling.
Uh,
That should suffice.
Please tell me you did this in MS
oh
Paint.
crap.
Actually, better I just use the marker and snipping tool.
When you have to shoot, shoot, don't talk.
Ta-da!
Oh, I wonder what that is.
So that is the church. So you see it's got the side alley, it's got the reception room, it's got the blah 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 blah. And then on the left side of the side alley is literally a street. And then there's the backyard.
Oh, it's pretty much how I drew it. That's nice.
No, those big white things are windows.
Fire pole?
Fireplace.
Uh,
It wasn't important, so I left it out of the description.
So there were.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, okay. Well, that is why I sent the image.
Right.
Nice.
Just in case.
But we couldn't.
Neat.
We couldn't have seen the stairs because that door was locked. That was in front of us.
It's inconsequential. It's stairs. You imagine you have to get up to the next floor somehow.
No.
There's,
I'm
like-
just. I'm just saying that's why we didn't see stairs when we first walked in, even though it's 3 stories. Just 'cause
Yeah.
they're behind another door.
Yes. We could have assumed that.
They're what?
Bring what?
Adventuring pack
Oh crap!
No,
I think I
or-
forgot it when I was making my character.
or a lockpick.
Left mine at home. Sorry.
Huh?
You are a great lockpick.
I didn't know you were a lockpick this whole time.
Can't believe this whole time. you've
Takes
been a
off his
lockpick.
mask and there's just a lockpick.
I will say, Amelia, since this is literally your trade, I would imagine that you have the tools necessary for climbing in your place of residence that you could pick up before coming here.
Hmm.
Well, I
And
mean, if
also
you
open
needed rope to
bottles.
climb, then I'm imagining you would have it in your apartment. If you needed a grappling hook, I'd imagine you'd have it in your apartment. You know, within reason, as long as it's some. Call of Cthulhu is a little bit more loose with it, right? We're not exactly like, you have to have this amount of gold and go buy it from this thing. If it makes sense that your character would have it, then I can rule that you have it, right? So
Mhm.
since you're a practical
Alright.
thief, it would make sense that you have the necessary things to climb a building because that's what you like to do. So I'm assuming you would have it. You wouldn't have to go out and buy it every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not new people just burst into the world. We've had lives and hobbies and things we've bought over the years.
Exactly. So if you want something, you can make a case to me to see if you would have it, and I'd say yes or no.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know that reference, and no, you would not.
If it's a video game, it wasn't
Dang.
even made yet.
Yeah, I'd like
Quick.
to go home and pick up my M1 Abram.
My cousin's working on nuclear bombs. Can I get one of those?
Gotta get me one of those.
I know this sounds corny, but I'm gonna go with suction cups. I always love that picture.
Strap them to your shoes and you can walk up
We'll
the
go with
walls.
suction gloves. You've got miniature suction cups on each of your fingers on these gloves. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I imagine the front door is going to be locked, so we'll definitely need you for that.
That might be smart.
You think they're just going to
Probably.
be standing outside like creeps? All the time. Nothing to
Certainly not
see
at all
here.
times.
Just a building. So is there anyone out there right now? Because I imagine we're all kind of like making our way over there.
That's up to you guys to an extent. If you want to wait until later, you can wait until later, but you would know that they have a servant at 6.
I thought we were gonna.
God, no, we're not going then.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the whole purpose of breaking in is not to get caught.
No, yeah,
that's a
we're
bad idea.
going. We're going at like
Well-
10 o'clock at night or something.
I
Yeah, I
will
would have
say,
said during dark.
I
10
will
o'clock.
say that at the very least, you know where he is at 6 o'clock, and you know where he's not.
We also
know-
know his sermon only lasts like 20 minutes.
And we know he
How
puts
long
his
do you
head
need to
down
break
at
into
night.
a building?
More than
Yeah,
20
in the
minutes if
top
you're gonna
floor.
look around.
Yeah.
I am a disembodied voice. I don't want you to do anything.
No, we're not breaking in during the service. We're waiting till like 11 or 12 at night when everyone's asleep, and then we bust in.
Yo, Christian's on it. He's like, yo, it's the keeper's suggestion. It's a trap!
I'm not even just gonna go shoot a bunch of people.
I mean, we could.
This is true.
Oh, for
I
sure.
hope you certainly do.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
So
Well, ideally, you want to find
True.
stolen items.
yeah. Well, it's easier to do that with less eyes on you, and that would be easier to do at later in the night.
Allow me to clarify. Allow me to clarify Amelia's terrible, terrible assumption. So the boss's orders were to find out what he stole, which you did.
Mm-hmm.
You want to find out who he did, who hired him, which you
Which
did.
we did.
He
What he
wants
stole, who hired,
the
and get the
money
money and
from
items.
the job,
So
or
we
if
have
you
And/or
can't
items.
get the money, the items that he stole. If you come back to
Hmm.
him without that stuff, you gather he's probably going to be spaghetti.
Yeah,
gonna
he's
die.
not gonna be very happy.
So either we gotta get Sticky Jack, get the money from him, or we gotta get the stuff from the guy.
One of the two. Those are our only options.
And since we don't know where Sticky Jack is because we didn't ask him,
We don't need Sticky Jack. We just need the items or the money.
well, Sticky Jack got paid for the job.
Yeah.
If we found Sticky Jack, we could take the money from him and then we'd be done.
He didn't have it on him.
We didn't find Sticky Jack.
Sticky Jack?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That was Greasy Spoon. God, these names suck.
Are you sure
Alright.
you're just not spaghetti that you keep forgetting?
So Sticky Jack is the guy that we can't find.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
so the only guy we have found is this preacher guy, and since he got the items, it seems like we're just gonna have to go for the items.
Yeah.
That's
So,
what we're
we
assuming.
don't. we don't know he has the items.
We don't even know he
We do.
has them. We're assuming.
Well,
Did you guys
I think it's a
know-
pretty good assumption.
Did we what?
Sorry to break your immersion here, but did you guys know that those like the high school like milk containers
What
they
about
have
him?
a straw hole? Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You poke it in with your thumb, but you never have a straw to put in there.
And we never use it.
Never use it. Don't you drink those
never
milks
noticed
either.
that.
They're nasty.
I never noticed that.
I don't know either. That's very
Why
cool.
is this?
I don't go to
Hmm.
McDonald's or Burger King.
So
Continue.
So here's the way I see it. If you can get in there, if you can find the items, great. If you can't, see if you can find anything that might lead us to Sticky Jack.
Well,
Not likely, but
Do we?
I
Do we
wanted
all
to
need
send
to
you
go
in
in?
there by yourself.
Yeah, I don't think we all need to go in.
This was the original plan. This was the whole plan.
right.
Then do that. We're not stopping you.
So
I'm just here for backup.
so Amelia will ascend the stairs, but at least have one of the first floor doors unlocked. So if you do need help, you can get out quickly, or we can come in quickly. Right. So we should probably go through the back door.
Where are you yelling?
Or
I just
the-
added the background music again. It stopped working for me, so I killed it and put it back on.
Did you guys notice the side door when you were scouting the area, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe we should go through there instead of the front door. It'll be less conspicuous. We can duck in the alley and then we'll get to work from there. Maybe some of us can even just check the backyard.
Alright.
All right. So a couple of us will check the backyard. A couple of us will go inside, and Amelia will go upstairs. Is that right?
Yeah.
I thought just Amelia was going upstairs.
She is, but some people are gonna stay downstairs.
All
All right. So what time are you guys going about this?
I say
12.
1 in the morning.
My bad, guys.
I think 1 a.m. sounds like
Had
a
my
good
mic
time.
undone this whole time.
Yeah.
Most people are asleep by 1 a.m.
All right.
Okay, so you guys are coming up to the church at 1 a.m. It does not take a lot to notice light coming out of the reception room window. Dim light. There is light coming out of the reception room window.
We're ducking down the side alley. Wait. Do we see anything through the reception window?
Make a spot hidden.
Does anyone want to roll with me?
I wasn't aware that I was sneaking with you, but I'll roll with you.
I'm gonna try to limit it to 1 roll here, assuming that you guys aren't gonna Scooby-Doo all stand in front of the window and be like, "What if there's anything in there?"
I wouldn't put that past us.
No, I'd
Yeah,
say
George is not going to do that.
maybe just Adrian and Amelia.
Okay, so you did succeed that, but you rolled it in the folded pages, not the Dorian's dice tray, so be wary of that next time.
Okay.
So yeah, there are two men sitting in front of the fireplace. The fire is crackling. One of them is reading a book, and the other one's kind of got his head behind his head, and he's kind of leaning back in his chair. Kind of looks like he's dozing. The other one is reading a book.
And they look like they look kind of like the guys we saw in the room with Mr. Smith.
Yep.
Okay.
They look like orderlies, basically.
So
going through the back door is definitely the better option here.
correct.
Do we know where that back door comes in at?
By the street.
Yeah, in the side alley.
No, I mean like into the house.
Yeah, it goes right to the stairs, but technically we don't know that.
That's a
Okay.
window that goes to the stairs, actually. Oh, there is a side door. I see that now. Yeah. All right. My book. All right. So who is going where? First and foremost, we'll start with Adrian. Where do you plan on going?
I'm going with Amelia in the house. I'll cover the stairs while she goes up.
Okay. George, where are you going to be at? Where are you going to be at during the whole thing?
What's everyone else doing? Like, I don't want to be anywhere suspicious or just.
Are
I'm
you,
mostly here for backup.
are you going inside the house with Adrian and staying downstairs or wherever the hell he was doing, or are you going to scout outside
In the backyard, or are you
in
just?
the backyard?
I think I'll just stay outside.
Okay.
You can come with me then.
And
All right. Yeah, I'll go
Billy,
with
where
Percy.
are you going?
I'm going to scout out the backyard.
You
I
are
was
that
gonna
way.
scout out the backyard as well.
Okay.
Oh.
The three of you going to the
Then-
backyard.
All right. Well, to tell you what, you two scout out the backyard. I will keep an eye on the side alley. I'll be kind of around the corner, just kind of keeping my eye out.
Hey,
Okay.
watch the
Yeah.
watch the reception room, and if anything happens, go tell them in the backyard what's going on.
I'd have to be standing in front of the church.
You
Yep.
stand across the street or on the side. Where are you gonna be?
I can't see that far. I was gonna
Well, let's
stand.
take it-
I was standing
take
at the
it-
back of the place, by the
Let's
side
take it
alley.
at this point. Everybody who's going down the side alley, make a stealth check.
Everyone is staying in the side alley?
Everybody who's just, if you're going inside the side alley, make a stealth check and do it with a bonus die. It is nighttime.
That's how we'd be getting to the backyard.
Yes. Unless, of course, you wanted to. Adrian, gotta be in the dice box.
Fuck. I don't know why I keep doing that.
Oh, I forgot to add a
Oh.
bonus.
Didn't matter.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh.
88. Jesus.
Yeah, screw me.
Okay. Oh
This is the
boy.
thing you're good at.
First, I thought you said
technically-
you were not going down the side alley.
Who?
Percy.
Apparently, everyone wants me to come along on this, so I guess
No,
I'm
you're
coming
fine.
down to scout. Or
You're fine
keep a
scouting
lookout.
out the other place. It's not a big deal.
I feel like we settled on like 3 different plans. What did we ultimately come to the conclusion on here?
I'm going up the stairs.
I'm covering the stairs.
I'm checking out the backyard.
Checking out the backyard.
Whatever you want to do, Josh.
You're fine to check out the backyard with us or scout out if you're more
Tell
safe
you
that
what.
way.
I'm gonna stand across the street, kind of in a more darkened alley, and keep an eye out on the reception area.
That's actually a great idea, Josh, because if you do that, you're the pitch, and you could run up to the front door and be like, "I've got a sale for you."
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, it's
Alright.
at 1
That's
o'clock
gonna
in the
be-
morning. All right, so
At
we're gonna go
1
ahead and
a.m.?
delete. we're gonna delete Percy's roll because he does not need one.
Thank you.
George is a failure. Willie is a success. Adrian is a success, and Amelia is a failure. Does anybody want to spend luck?
I can't spend enough luck for this.
George could, but
Nor would you want to.
George said he was going to be right back.
you'd only have to spend 6. I don't think
That's more doable.
Well, that's getting settled. I'm gonna take a whiz real quick.
All right.
This is just for the side alley, or is this the entire like stealth operation?
This is just getting into the side alley. This is going to be a series of checks.
Gotcha. Would Percy? Never mind.
Hey, stop climbing my tower with suction cups! Fuck you, I'm climbing your tower with suction
So,
cups! Why my
The
tower?
next point does depend on whether or not George is going to be spending some luck to pass his or not.
I can go yell at him if you want me to. Oh wait, he's back. Just kidding.
Fuck you, I'm Suction Cup Man.
That's 6 luck.
It's not that much. It's only 6.
I only have 40.
Dude,
Okay, but is it worth it at this very moment to use? Like,
Right now, you guys are at 50% success, 50% failure on this stealth check.
Stealth is
You know
pretty
what?
important in these games.
Yeah. I'll do luck.
Okay, so mark 6 luck off so that you can succeed this. All right, so 3 successes. You guys go into the side alley. There's a couple of trash cans and a dumpster. And ironically enough, Amelia being the cat burglar, you startle a cat. But only just. And it kind of does that like Halloween arc back thing for a minute and then relaxes.
Willie, strangle it.
No.
And
damn.
I'm kidding. Kidding.
And then you guys are all inside the side alley. So, you see a door near the very back end of the building going into the building, and you see a gate that goes into the backyard.
Okay.
So we'll see who's going where. It seems like Amelia wants to go inside, and Adrian would like to follow. The door is locked, so you're going to need to make a lockpick check to open it, or a locksmith check to open it.
Wait, can we before we go in, can we check to see if the gate is locked or if that just opens?
Yeah, it's pretty easy to see. You look on the other side of the gate, and it
yeah, I
is not
kicked that
locked. It's a
ass's
simple-
door. Oh fuck, I said that back.
You can lift the latch and open the gate.
All right.
Okay.
I kicked that door's ass.
All right. So sure enough, definitely you pick the lock on that door, and you are free to enter.
Mark that down. Don't forget, you passed lockpicking.
Wait, what?
Alright.
Write down that you passed lockpicking as a skill so that when you level up, you get a higher percentage with that.
Yes. If you, thank you for reminding us, Christian. If you succeed a check during a session, at the end of the session, if we've hit a major checkpoint, or at the end of the adventure, I will have you guys a chance to up your skills. And you can only do it on skills that you've successed without spending any luck. So every time you pass a skill check without spending any luck, mark it down on a sheet. Only once. If you pass 2 stealths, don't say twice. You just passed it once. And at the end of the session, we will
Did that like
roll to
you
see
knew
if your skills
did that?
increase. Yeah, you spent luck to succeed that stealth check. But Adrian and Willie can both mark down successes on your stealth checks because you succeeded.
Yes.
And Amelia, you can mark down a success on your locksmith because you succeeded.
And we can do sleight of hand, George, because we got our guns there safely.
That is
You
true.
want to do sleight of hand?
Interesting.
Whatever
That's an interesting thing.
whatever skill you used to hide the fact that you had a gun with you, both you and Adrian succeeded. So mark that down that you succeeded that particular check.
I use stealth.
Okay, so go ahead and succeed your stealth because you've done that
Mhm.
this session. Who's opening the gate?
Willie or George, probably.
Creek.
Yeah, you can open the gate. I've got the gun.
All right, make a sleight of hand with bonus die.
Ah! You put the B in front for bonus.
It will be
Yep.
/Kroll space B, then your skill number, and then T.
Oh god, why did you guys let me do this?
Ooh. Wait.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
you were close.
Wait.
So, before you spend any luck, that's really not that hard of a failure. So I'm not going to penalize you for it. It was just to see if you could open the gate without squeaking horribly. And it squeaks slightly. It goes, but as soon as you realize that it's making a squeak sound, you kind of lift up on it and then open it silently the rest of the way.
Okay.
And now both the side of the building and the backyard are open to you.
Let's just say you didn't kick it down.
Yeah, you didn't just like open it and fling it open. If you had failed by like 30% or something, you probably would have just like pushed the gate open and it would have like, and then there might have been problems based on that.
Yeah. Okay.
So you guys have the house open to you, and you have the backyard open to you. Who would like to go first?
I'll let the backyard go first.
Okay.
all right.
So Willie and George, you may enter the backyard.
Alright.
Hell
We
yeah.
do that.
Got some smash with my web.
I got my smash volume to go just now.
Oh. Okay. Nice. So the backyard is grassy.
Is it?
Yeah, it's got some grass. It's not like a forest floor, but you know, it's got some grass on it. And there's two buildings. One of them is smaller and one of them is larger. And it's very clear that one of them is a outhouse,
Mm-hmm.
and the other looks like maybe some kind of storage shed or some sort of building, small building
Yep.
for storing things.
Like to head over to the storagey shed.
Okay. There's a padlock on it.
Ooh.
Mm,
You know anything about locksmithing?
no, not really.
And
neither
there's
do I.
also a couple of like those rectangular windows.
only
like
Smash
nothing
Amiibo
really
worth
big, but
having.
it lets light in during the day.
Can we look into
Oh.
that? See anything? Or is it too dark?
Make a spot hidden with a penalty die.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
The both of you.
I know it's a little late 'cause
Ba-ba-ba.
we left, but would any of us have flashlights on us?
I have night vision goggles because I'm a cat burglar.
Nope.
What are night vision goggles in the 1920s?
No, there sure were. Not
Nobody
without
said
being
you were-
the military.
Nobody said they were bringing flashlights, so
Yeah.
We are such great
Okay.
criminals.
I'm alright.
I'm a
Uh,
To be
burglar.
fair.
George,
I'm
All my
not
crimes
used to
take place
either.
during the day.
would you like to make a spot hidden check with penalty to see if you can see what's inside
Go
the
on.
shed?
Please,
Oh,
because
sure.
I failed.
Alright.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's pretty
Oops,
fucking dark.
Okay. At least it wasn't like
Dang.
this music is so cheery. Let me turn it down.
So do you guys want to, I mean, do you want to do anything else while you're back here, or do you kind of just want to hang out and wait for the house crew to be done?
I mean, we can pick that lock. Or try to, but I don't think it's gonna go well. Seeing as
Okay,
neither
well-
of us are trained in it. Do you want to try?
If you want to try, you may certainly try.
Worst
Oh
you
wait,
can
are we
do is-
lockpicking
Ah,
something?
shit.
What'd you say?
What are we trying to do?
Backyard people are looking to pop a lock.
Oh, good luck
What's
with
your
that
lock
with that
set?
1%.
Yep. If Willie or George would like to attempt to, you may certainly try.
With a 1?
I
Go
don't
on.
think you guys have a modifier.
Go on.
Nope.
Nope.
All right. Do you want to do anything?
I kind of just look at the lock and just like, nope, don't know.
I
You
don't know
like-
how to do this.
You like grab the lock and you take a pencil and you poke the bottom of it. And you're like, that was a dumb idea.
I tried and there.
Oof. You want to spend some luck?
I don't have enough to make that.
What are you buying, stranger?
You guys might want to be a little more frugal with your luck because this is not the last time you're using these cards.
I forget that this isn't a one-shot.
Uh-huh. Such is the commodity of luck. So, I'm assuming there's not much else that Willie and George want to do in the backyard. I will give you time to think about it if you do, and we will go to Adrian and Amelia inside the house.
All right.
So,
Okay.
so you guys are able to get into the house. What do you want to do first and foremost?
I do a quick check of the hallway, see if there's anything, like any other doors or any paintings or something, besides the obvious door that would lead to the other hallway.
It is blank of decor, and there is a door right next to the stairs.
What do you mean?
There's a door to the right of where it says up on the map.
Oh. I try the lock. Or I try the door.
Okay.
You better not try the lock.
I don't believe it's locked.
Wait, what door are you talking about? What door are you talking about, Christian? The door leads to the reception area.
No, he says, you know that, see that part that's whited out? There's a door there.
Oh. Well, I don't know about you, but that looks like heaven. I don't think you should go there.
Yeah, the door's openable. You open it and it looks like a office area, but there's just a desk and a chair and a headlamp on the desk. It's a very simple desk. There's no drawers to the desk, and there's only like an ink area and some quill and some paper. It's a pretty blank room. There's not a lot to it here.
No papers or files anywhere?
Nope, no files. There's some papers on the desk, but they're all blank and ready to be used.
Alright. I'll tell Amelia the coast is clear there and that she can go up.
Okay. And where are you gonna hang out downstairs?
Do the stairs have like a door, like an underneath area, or
Is Harry Potter's home under the stairs?
No.
anything like that?
It's
No?
just wooden stairs ascending upwards.
Just making sure. You know what? I'll stay in that office room, but keep an eye on the stairs
Okay, fair enough.
with the door open.
Easy enough to do. So I guess we're gonna run through this real quick, Amelia. You wish to ascend.
Yep.
Make a stealth check.
Yay.
No bonus die this time since you're inside the house.
Don't fail me now.
Electronic random number picker, don't fail me now.
It failed you.
You fuck.
Didn't fail you by that much, though, at least. A little too much luck to be spending, but...
Have you got any luck to be spending, or are you going to leave it at that?
The preacher doesn't seem too young. But those two guys sitting out in the reception area.
He also has freaky mind name knowing powers.
So I made a creak on the stairs. So I started blasting.
Oh.
You gonna spend any luck, or you gonna leave it at?
Fuck it. I'm gonna go with it for now.
Okay. You do something real quick.
I might need my 52 luck for when I roll a 90.
Okay. You start ascending the stairs and you kind of stub your foot. You go, ugh.
Great. And what happens because of that?
From what you can tell at this moment, nothing. There's no immediate reaction.
Okay, I guess I slowly continue going up the stairs, but I make sure that it's slowly.
Okay. Percy, all hell breaks down plan.
Oh, wow.
He's waiting for you at the top of the stairs with a shotgun.
The
yeah,
entire
you
temple
ascend-
catches on fire.
You ascend the stairs, and at the end of the stairs, you're at the back end of the second floor hallway. You can look out the window that's in front of you, and you see George and Willie, like, cavemanning over this lock right now. And you're like, you kind of go.
Maybe if I shove enough grass in it, it'll open.
you kind of go, amateurs.
The
You may
lid.
not be smart.
The lid.
pretty
The
smart, I
lid.
just don't know that.
The lid.
No, that's it. We may not be smart. That's it.
You may not be smart.
Basically, you're in a long hallway, and there are 4 sets of doors on the left wall, heading towards the front, and then there's the second set of stairs heading up in the forward portion of the hallway.
So like,
So basically, think of a very narrow rectangle that's tall.
sorry,
You're
I
at
was
the
chewing.
top. You're at the top. On the right side, there's 4 doors
Uh-huh.
along that whole wall, fairly evenly spaced. And then at the bottom of the rectangle, there's the stairs going upwards. And that's the room that you're in right now.
Okay, so since there can be no group consensus and I don't want to go back down the stairs, I'm going to I'm going to quietly try and check each door to see which ones are locked.
Okay. Are you going to open any of them, or are you just going to twist the knob and that's it?
I want to know which ones are locked before I open any of them.
Okay. None of them are locked.
Great. I start with the first one and open it very cautiously.
Okay. You're going to want to make a stealth check then.
Fantastic. I don't open the door.
Calling an audible. Okay, you can choose not to open the door then.
Fuck!
No.
How many failures have you rolled tonight? Jesus.
Every
Oh,
stealth check.
Oh, shit. Alright.
man.
Give me 1 second.
It's not a good look for our literal cat burglar over here, who has failed every single stealth check.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it looked good for any of us.
No, but it's worse for her. This is the thing she's supposed to be the best at.
It's late at night, okay? She's tired.
I'm starting to wonder if maybe I'm gonna end up seeing those guys start going back up the stairs from where they're sitting in the reception area.
I dive out the
you're the
window,
lookout.
make a stealth check. Fuck!
More like make a death saving throw.
We know how those windows treated you guys last time.
Oh boy.
Hush.
We weren't there.
Oh, you're lucky. You open the door, and your hand kind of slips off the knob as you open it, and the knob kind of slaps back into place.
Mm.
And you go, oh. You squint your eyes tight. You open one carefully. no change so far. You kind of push the door open just a hair and you peek inside. And there's two of those big dudes sleeping on beds in this room.
Oh my
I don't close the door. I just kind of let go of the handle and I walk away. I'm going to go ahead and just head upstairs because I have a feeling all 4 of these rooms have big burly fucks in them.
Where did he find these guys? Did he buy them in bulk? Like,
Yeah, they come in bulk. Get discount
alright.
if you buy.
I'm gonna need you to make
By the
another
pack.
stealth roll as you ascend the stairs.
While he's doing that, do I see any movement from
Spot
my
hidden.
position across the street?
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
I'm so done. I'm done.
Oh my lord, dude.
I literally, this is the part where I die.
I think I would have been more stealthy if I just shot the dang lock.
Dorian is being a bitch today. Jesus.
Alright, let's.
I want my actual dice.
Honestly.
Yeah, I missed my dice too.
Oh, I should get out my blue pair. Those ones roll the lowest.
Oh!
So do my green ones.
Normally they're bad, but for this they're very
This
good.
is the part where Devin goes, and everything in the house heard you as you fell down the stairs.
So. Okay.
Take the words out of his mouth.
You leave the door open, and you start backing away from the door. And your butt touches the railing that guards basically the fall for the downstairs. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a downstairs and there's railing around it so people don't just fall in. Your butt touches it, and your left foot is already raised and pitched to go backwards, and you like accidentally like kick one of the support pillars, and it goes. And from inside the room that you just opened the door, you hear, what was that? Oi! Yeah, bet your lug. And he goes, what? Come on, man. There was a noise. What do you do? You got like 2 seconds to make a decision. What are you doing?
I'm going to.
Shit, this is bad.
He is going to shit.
I'm gonna go stand by the side of the door and hope that when they come busting out of the room, they walk like past me, and then I'm gonna skirt into the room behind the door.
oh my god.
With how your rolls have been going so far, good luck.
Yeah, how you rolled, this is a very bad idea.
Okay, so you press yourself flat against the door, or against the wall. First and foremost, I'm gonna need you to make another stealth check. This time I need you to have a hard success.
Hold up, what?
You might be having girlfriend problems. ATM.
Ah.
Oh, doing math.
Doing
Okay.
math.
Why are you doing math?
Well, just roll
See if
it.
you should use luck.
Yeah,
So you
just
need
roll
32 luck.
Just roll it, and it'll tell you if you made a hard success or not.
Did he already roll?
Not yet.
Ooh. Alright.
Ooh. Only 12? No, 13 luck.
Only
The luck
13
is,
luck.
come on,
I think he
dude.
needs
So
8.
that's still a lot of luck.
It's less
Using
than a
luck.
lot.
Okay.
Oh my god, you guys are using so much luck.
He needs to use 18 luck, I'm pretty sure.
Well, here's the funny thing about that. Now I need you to make a luck roll to see if you could slip past this motherfucker.
Hold on, let me see what I need to pass the luck,
Oh, wait.
or
Oh, no,
pass the stealth.
Because 40, so 20, so 12. Yeah, he only. Oh yeah, you're right. 13. I
You
apologize.
need 13.
Mhm.
You need
So
13.
George is right.
Oh, shit.
I'm done with math. Oh.
Johnny boy, the pipes are calling.
Do you think this ambient music fits at the moment?
Absolutely.
Hey!
By the grace of whatever god you're into,
Thank
this
you,
guy-
Azeroth.
slips, he comes out the door, and you just slip into the room and hide yourself behind the door as the second guy gets up groggily to follow him outside.
Oh my God.
The first guy's like, oh, hold on, let me, no, it's not an obvious break, so let's go ahead and make a, not hidden check real quick.
You're inside the room.
Spot hidden, oh. Okay. I just... Oh my god.
What kind of big, burly, bustly men don't sleep with the door locked?
Ones that are confident enough in their muscle.
Yeah, but that's why they have muscles, because they're not confident.
Okay.
No, that's no.
What do you think made that noise? I don't know, man. You're the one that heard it. Yeah. I don't see anything out of place here. What about the boys downstairs? Haven't made a muckus yet. You're just imagining things, says the second one. No, I don't imagine things. Yeah, you do. All the time. Go back to bed then, you lug. And the second one you see comes in through the door again and kind of just flops in the bed. And the second one you hear starts going downstairs.
Do I hear him coming down the stairs?
Yeah. Not hard to hear him coming down the stairs.
It sounds different than Amelia. Like it sounds heavier.
Well, it's not accompanied by the bumbling attempts at stealth that comes with "fuck, I stubbed my toe." It's more like heavy footfalls coming down the stairs. So yeah.
Good to know. I quietly but quickly, like, try to shut the door for now.
That sounds like a bad idea. Like you might slam it.
I said quietly but quickly.
I'm assuming that you didn't just have the door open and you're sitting inside, just waiting. So yeah, I can assume that you were prepped for the ability to close the door quickly, so you can do that. You hear him come down the stairs. You hear him open a door. And then you'd have to make a listen check if you wanted to listen past that.
Sure.
Okay, let's make a listen check then. That's it.
Not
You hear a
with it.
door open and close, and then you... That's the last you hear of it.
I feel like my rolls are
Percy,
off by much.
since you are expressly looking at this window intently,
Yep.
you see the one guy holding a book look over his shoulder as another dude enters the room. There seems to be a brief exchange, and the other one waves the one who just entered away. And then he shrugs his shoulders and he closes the door and kind of opens the next one. Adrian, you hear this, and he's grumbling to himself about, "Man, I'm hearing shit and fuck this and fuck that and what the fuck, breaking my sleep schedule and shit and fuck you." And he goes up the stairs. Amelia, you have a fair amount of time as this happens to decide what you're gonna do.
Which upstairs did he go to? Did he go up to the second
Probably gonna
story,
get out of there.
to the third story, or did he go? Did he go to second story, or did he go to third story when he was going up the stairs?
He went down to the first story,
And that's all you know. You would have to make a listen check to get any further information.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just get out of the room. I'm gonna start trying to go up to the 3rd floor.
Okay. One more stealth check.
Please don't fail this one.
Yeah, I'm like screwed if I failed this one.
There's only so many stealth checks you can fail. You didn't do the backslash.
Or you die.
No! Ugh.
And one of my dice.
Okay.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna make my way around toward the alley on the other side of the church to try to warn guys out back.
Thank you.
Sometimes, you're one lucky little bitch.
Oh no.
He says I'm being
You-
lucky, but I can't roll to save my life.
Neither can the guys trying to perceive you, evidently.
I think
So,
Dorian just hates being a robot.
I don't know if it's that you're rusty, or that you never wanted to come here in the first place, or that this place gives you the heebie-jeebies. But you are off your game.
It
First,
could
yeah, I
be.
need you to make
It
a
could
stealth
be
check
this.
as you attempt to enter the side alley.
Yep.
And however you swear at yourself internally at your many failures so far, you are dumbfounded by how utterly dense these motherfuckers must be to miss you romping through this place.
I'm making mine without a bonus die this time, right?
No, you make yours with the bonus die since you're in the dark in the night.
Okay,
Not
that's what
inside
I had
the
to
house.
ask. Still no. God damn it. All right, this time I I will spend a little bit of luck.
I'm gonna stop you there. It's not necessary.
Okay.
You're in a side alley off to the side of the building. Only a terrible failure is gonna get you guys caught, in the side
Okay.
alley at least. So, you startle the cat, and the cat looks very peeved that people keep coming by and startling it while it's just trying to eat some goddamn tuna out of the trash.
Tip my hat to the cat.
And you go into the backyard, and Willie and George, you notice him come to the backyard as soon as you hear the cat go.
What's
Coming.
up?
Hello?
There's movement up in the front.
Oh crap.
The orderlies are making their rounds.
I can.
He
Where
thinks
should we go?
it's not gonna be too safe in there for much longer.
Should we leave?
I wouldn't say leave just yet.
We can't
Be
get this
very-
thing open anyway.
What? Why do you need to? What? I don't care. Don't tell me. I don't care. Keep an eye on the back door. Someone keep an eye out in a window. See if you see any movement. I'm gonna go cause a distraction in the front to draw attention. Keep an ear out.
All right.
Got it.
Excuse me. All right.
If you can, see if one of you can get I don't know, get anyone's attention to maybe the window. Make sure it's one of ours.
Oh, I was like, you want us to get their attention?
No. Well, maybe don't get their attention. Maybe see if you can get word up to Adrian. Well, he's probably the closest to the downstairs.
As far as we know, he's hiding in that little like hallway alleyway. Right?
You don't know
We
where
wouldn't
he
know.
is
You
because
wouldn't know.
you guys didn't discuss where you were gonna be, and neither
No.
of you were looking through the window to see where he went. As far
No.
as you know,
Yeah.
he's somewhere near the stairs.
I'm making a guesstimate just on the fact that I
Alright.
know Amelia is a thief, so she's probably going to be doing the most stealthing out of the place. Adrian's probably going to be the inside lookout.
All right. So we'll put a pause on that real quick because we're gonna come back to Amelia. Amelia, you ascend to the 3rd floor, and once again, you're greeted by the exact same thing, except there's no more stairs upwards. There's still 4 doors on the right side of the wall.
So, this is obviously just a bouncer house, and we should just go.
You haven't even checked these yet.
There is 2 doors nearest to the stairs that are a little bit nicer than the other ones. The 3rd one, close to the top, is smaller. And then the last one is a set of double doors.
I would like to check all of the doors to see if any are locked.
Okay. Gently, you fondle the knobs on these doors. The 2 farthest to the south, closest to the stairs, the nicer ones, are locked. The smaller, dingier one is not locked, and the double doors is also locked.
Okay, so I feel like the double doors would be the one that's hiding the most because it's furthest away from everything. So I'm going to start there.
Okay.
I will.
Go ahead and make a locksmith check on the double doors if you wish to pick them. Okay. So you successfully unlock the set of double doors.
Lucky.
Inside is a nice desk, a good chair. Looks like it has nice back support. There is a couple of like bookshelves. That's it.
Okay, hold on. I just heard no "oh my god" in the kitchen.
Oh.
That's not something you want to hear in the kitchen, unless it's just a cockroach.
If you watch his live stream, you can see it all happen in real time. Oh, that's creepy.
What?
I'm just slippy slapping my hands,
Why?
waiting on the world to change.
It's gonna be slipping for a long time. Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Depends on how you roll.
Very bad so far.
Yeah, very poorly.
Yep.
Tonight's not a good night for rolls.
Oh, we will leave it at Amelia for there.
Okay.
And Percy,
Still
what are
not
you doing?
back.
I am going to make my way toward the front, and as I go down the alleyway, I'm going to kind of rough myself up a little bit in a way that kind of makes me look almost drunk. I'm going to untuck like half my shirt and kind of shuffle my coat halfway off my other shoulder. And take out my hat and kind of ruffle my hair a little bit and kind of cock it to the side. I'm just going to start kind of almost shambling a little bit. I'm going to put a smile on my face. And I'm going to hold my breath for as long as I can on my way up to the door. Just so I can start making my face look kind of red, kind of flushed. And I'm going to steal my nerves. I'm going to kind of knock 3 times really, really sharp on the front door.
Okay.
Oh my god.
While
Oh, boy,
that's
if you're doing it-
happening, George and Willie, what do you do in the back?
I don't Were we just told to stay here?
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
I
Like,
think
what
we're
were we
just gonna stay there. Can I go and look through the window that leads to the stairs? See what I can see in that room.
Okay.
I'm watching his live stream and he has just returned.
You go ahead and peek through the window.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Excuse me. Adrian, by this time the muscle would have gone back upstairs. Would you have the door closed or opened?
If I hear the same heavy footsteps that were descending, now ascending, I'll open door a little bit again.
Okay. Willie, go ahead and make a spot hidden.
No.
Spot hidden.
And Adrian, you go ahead and do the same.
All right.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Nothing but porn.
Dorian.
Unbeknownst to Willie and Adrian, at the same moment, they both search the room. Adrian does not notice Willie pressing her face against the window with her hands cupped around her eyes. And Willie, you do not notice Adrian's face through the doorway.
God.
Oh man.
This. Wow.
We're,
We're so bad at this. Who let us be investigators?
we're doing so good
Yeah,
at this,
we're
guys.
criminals. Who said we were investigators?
Percy,
Yep.
you knock on the door, and it takes a little bit of time. But one of the muscles does open the door and says, it is a god-awful hour of the morning. What are you doing here?
Good evening, gentlemen. I'm aware of your fine establishment. Preaches a good word of hope, and I find myself feeling particularly hopeful this morning. You see, I have just been ejected from my favorite bar, and I find myself low on funds to pay my tab, and I was rather hoping that I might be able to perhaps sell you one of my own personal effects in order to fund the rest of my evening.
Make a charm.
Charm?
Yeah, make a
Try
charm.
convincing without a hiccup or two.
That's
or
not a fast
20.
talk.
I
No,
can see
because
it.
he's not trying. He's not trying to slip anything past him. He's just trying to convince him of his story.
Come on. It was 60. Come on, man.
Dorian's such a punk. She like gets you so close.
Dorian's not a
I'm gonna
fan.
fight Dorian.
You guys can use ambience if you want to, as long as I don't require you to have a penalty or bonus die, by just putting #roll 100.
Very tempting.
But with the space between roll and 100.
I want to use 9 luck. Not really.
Okay. He takes his hand, slowly puts it between the door and the doorway, puts it on your face, and kind of gives you a gentle shove. Retracts his hand and closes the door.
Fuck.
But if Adrian
And he
heard
suddenly
that,
opens the door, goes ah, and then closes it again.
I kind of slip and fall on my butt on purpose.
Okay.
Did Adrian hear that?
So I'm gonna stumble to my feet and I'm gonna walk back in the direction of the alley, but not obviously at the alley. I'm gonna kind of walk past the alley a little bit and then backtrack carefully.
Okay. Willie, I will say it's pretty. Nope, never mind. Amelia.
What?
You are upstairs. You're in what looks to be a study. There's a good desk. There's a good chair.
I'm gonna go ahead and search the room as best I can.
Okay. You peruse the bookshelves quickly, so you don't imagine there's going to be anything of note there. There's not. And you focus your attention on the desk, because in your experience, that'd be where the goodies lie. Typically, a desk of this make would have a locked drawer, and lo and behold, look at that, there's a locked drawer. And an unlocked drawer.
Okay.
Yep.
All right then. We're gonna start with the unlocked drawer.
Okay. You slide the unlocked drawer open. Make a spot hidden for me. Okay. You see $50 in cash.
Oh, damn.
Whoa.
Be it through $5 bills, $1 bills, and a little sack of like quarters and pennies and whatnot. Roughly $50. Okay. You yoink the $50. And that seems to be all there is in that drawer.
Okay. Okay. Going to the locked drawer.
It is locked.
Drawer.
You will need a...
Ooh, there
Perfect.
it is.
Though your feet fail you, your fingers do not, and deftly you unlock the drawer. Inside are various writing implements and papers. The papers include deeds to the house and legal letters concerning the potential purchase of houses in other towns and cities. There's also a notepad, and on it is written Jack Fulton, 22 Curzon Street.
Yes.
I take the deed to the house.
Okay.
And then I also... I don't have anything to write with. I guess I could make a copy of the address of Jack and bring that with me as well.
Okay. There is certainly, there is a pen on the desk, and you could write it down on another piece of paper and take that piece of paper.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Or you could just remove the piece of paper in the notepad and take that. Or you could attempt to remember the name.
Yeah, I'm gonna copy it.
Okay, you go ahead and
Yeah,
copy it.
maybe not swipe a ton of shit.
Cheesy enough, you managed to copy that. That's it?
That's it. I'm out.
You copied it, yeah.
It's time to go.
Okay, so I'm going to need you to make a general stealth check to make it down the stairs. If you're going to go down the stairs in quick succession. Ow, my thumb.
Fuck you, Dorian!
Dang it, Dorian.
Okay.
It is what it is.
So you start going down the stairs, and you're very pleased with your ability to pick locks tonight. And it occurs to you that you have forgotten to ascend the stairs stealthily. So you just own it and brace your walking speed. I need you to make a luck check.
Oh boy.
My God.
What an
Oh,
emotional
jeez.
roller coaster.
Holy shit.
My
Lucky
lord.
Son of a gun.
You own the fact that you forgot to stealth. In fact, you capitalize on it, and you increase the footfall pressure that you're doing, and you manage to imitate quite nicely the sound of a burly man going down the stairs.
Come.
Adrian, you hear a set of heavy footsteps coming down the stairs.
It's probably one of those thugs. I'm gonna shoot them. Anyways, no, I'm just playing.
So I started blast.
Nah, I closed the door again.
Okay. Amelia, it seems that your performance was so convincing that your ally has retreated into his little office hiding space. And Willie, you see brazenly, for some reason, Amelia just trotting down the stairs as if she owned the place.
I do. I have the deed. So, I did see Adrian go into the room before I went upstairs. So I'm gonna lightly knock on, or tap on the door and see if he's still in there.
Adrian, you hear on the door.
I just opened it.
Really? All right.
I let him and Willie know that we've got what we need and we can go.
Okay.
Did you get the dagger and the scroll?
No, but I got Jack's address.
Oh.
Gotcha. All right. I guess that's good.
Slippery Jack?
Ooh.
The
Monterey.
only Jack we know.
I'm really partial to Pepper Jack, but
what question?
The deed is for Jack's house or this church?
This house.
Oh, church. Okay. All right. Let's go outside and tell the others.
Okay. One last general stealth check as you guys leave the side alleys.
All of us.
Well, before we do, I want to ask them if they found anything of importance in the back alley.
oh my God! Thank you. Finally.
Wow. Dang.
Oh.
If you had rolled that for your first stealth check, I wouldn't have had you make stealth checks the whole time you were in that fucking house.
Holy shit.
You would have been the deftest motherfucker that ever existed. Alright, if you're going to use ambience, tell me if it was a success or not.
Failure.
Okay.
Real quick, with my extreme success, does that increase the number of successes I put for my stealth thing on my page?
Nope, you only mark it when you get a success.
Okay, just the one.
Okay, so I'm missing a stealth check from Willie.
On it. Shit, what's my stealth?
All right.
Damn.
And before we walk down the alley, I want to ask them if they found anything important or helpful in the backyard.
Not at all.
No? Nothing? What was back there?
There was like a shed with a lock on it and an outhouse.
Did you open the shed? Did you see inside?
There was a lock on it.
You guys couldn't unlock it?
These hands are made for guns, not lockpicks.
Hands are made for punching, not lockpicks.
Is that a pencil?
Don't mention
Did you
it.
shove grass in
Dish attempt, last dish attempt.
it? Amelia, do you want to give it a shot?
I suppose I can. They might have ruined it though. I'll try.
I'm waiting at the entrance of the alleyway, by the way.
Alright. Okay, that you actually needed a hard success. You clean out the crap that they stuck inside this padlock. And click it open. And you peer inside. It's a shed. Got like some chairs in it. Go ahead and make a spot hidden check.
Can I join in as well?
I'm gonna let one person do it for now. If you want to also make a check, you'll have to wait for him to finish. Amelia, you don't see anything of a note. Hey, Adrian. It's a shed. Got some chairs in it.
I light a
Don't say
match and
anything of
burn it
note.
to the ground.
You don't see anything of note in there.
Cool.
Too bad.
Aside from the dead corpses. No, I'm playing with you.
Oh, really? I was looking for the spider cave.
Aside from the burly men dead bodies.
The women and children that were
Where
slaughtered.
they put the defects.
There's nothing in there.
Oh, it's the Sparta hole.
All right, so you guys, with your terrible, terrible failures, start like clapping each other on the backs and like congratulating on a job well done as you leave the side alley. Percy,
Sounds about
you stand slightly aghast across the street as you just watch your party emerge from the side alley as if they own the place.
I'm gonna kind of meet up with them further down the street. Still looking disheveled, by the way.
Which way do you guys go? Do you go left towards South Powder Mill Street, or do you go right further down East College Street?
I'm not gonna lie.
Well-
Totally forgot there was a map.
Probably
Well,
go
right. Well, right. Yeah, right would put us away from the guys, so the window. So I guess we'll go right.
Okay, so you guys start going right, walking away from the church. Percy, you start crossing the street, and the door to the front of the church opens, and the guy goes, "It's 1 a.m. Would you guys keep it the fuck down?"
Hey, it's you.
89
Come to reconsider my offer.
89 bottles of beer. Pass it around.
13 bottles of beer on the
Then we sing that as we walk away.
Sure, I'll join in if you start singing that.
No, I don't think I have to sing it anymore. We're pretty far away.
So I guess we're all just gonna try and make it to another. I guess we could go back to Willie's apartment. That's where we were before, right?
As you guys are walking away from the street, he hurls his book at you guys. It misses wildly, and he goes, "I'm gonna call the cops on you drunkards!" And he goes back inside.
Shit,
Oh,
yo.
we need to get
no.
out.
Can I pick up the
You
book?
forgot your book.
Uh-oh, it's the prohibition. You guys are acting drunk.
Oh no.
Hey.
Yeah, but
Those
we're
third
acting.
class
We're not
people are
actually,
mad.
so that's good.
Yeah, we can sober up pretty quick in this state.
I'm gonna go grab that book and start going down the street.
Okay, you grab that book.
Now you're a
And then I
thief,
tuck my shirt back
like
in.
me.
Gonna write my clothes back again so I don't look as out of sorts.
All right, for the sake of brevity, we'll say you guys make it away clean.
Sweet. Alright.
Very cool.
Yep.
I-
All right.
I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I kind of need to be asleep soon.
Real life? Or
No,
in-game?
yeah, real life.
Well,
This
let's,
is,
let's maybe
probably-
make it back to one of our apartments at the very least.
yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all can go to my house or the apartment, whatever's closer. I don't actually know where any of this is, map wise.
I know Devin said that this was gonna probably be done with this session. Is it draggable out for another session or no?
I think we'd still have to go and confront Sticky Jack.
Yeah.
We're probably prolonging this longer than Devin ever thought possible.
It was
We
a
are
slower
to
night,
D&D.
but we did have a late-ish start, and we did have a couple of interruptions, so that is understandable. I mean, if you guys really wanted to, you could probably wrap it up in an hour if you really wanted to. Maybe an hour and a half.
Even if
Well,
we
yeah.
tried, it wouldn't happen.
I'd rather enjoy the experience, honestly.
Yeah,
Okay.
our group
I'm
likes to take our time.
Okay.
I really don't mind if we cut it here, because like you said, we're gonna use these characters again, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well,
There's
then
no need in rushing and getting yourself into danger you don't need to be.
right.
Okay.
So that gives us time to think about what we want to do next time and such. So
And I guess if you want, I mean, I'm not doing anything tomorrow. If you wanted to just pick it up tomorrow.
I mean, me
Yeah.
neither.
I'm not either.
I will let you guys know, but this weekend I'll be free all weekend, like Saturday, Sunday. Friday is probably a fine day. Tomorrow, maybe not so much, because my girlfriend's going up to see her brother, and she's bringing her brother's girlfriend up there. So she's gonna be doing a lot of driving, and tomorrow's gonna be my last day I see her for like 4 days. So
Fair enough.
Fair.
I'll be at Disney on Saturday, so
but yeah, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, whatever. I'm free all day long, and if y'all want to do whatever.
Well, I know we can't do it Saturday,
Or
because
Friday.
most of us have a session, and Josh is going to Disney.
Hmm.
Sunday and Friday I should be fine. Somebody said something they can't do it Friday.
Can't do it Friday, and might not be able to do it Sunday, depending on when I get back into town. I'm away for a wedding this weekend.
I'm free most of the time.
Okay.
you're in high school. That doesn't surprise me.
School hasn't started yet.
Next week.
All right.
I still got about 2 weeks.
Same.
Week and a half.
Okay. Well, then we will try to do it this week if we can. If not, then we will wait for the opportune moment and conclude Missed Dues.
All right.
Christian and Josh are well versed to know that basically all that's left is the Call of Cthulhu part of the Call of Cthulhu session.
Yeah, it's the part where shit gets scary.
Then we'll be able to break out the creepy playlist finally.
I know, I had it queued up this whole time. I was like, ready.
Sorry, man.
Sorry, I have to go, guys. I don't mean to cut it off.
Oh, it's fine.
No, you're
Life
chill.
happens.
But it was a good session. I think a lot of fun stuff happened.
Yeah, I didn't need a single of my rolls all night.
Very well could have been a combat situation if you hadn't gotten lucky.
My literal sneaking around the house was a 100% roller coaster.
Oh my gosh.
So bad.
Good news though, I did get 2. No, actually, I didn't get a single stealth. Let me check. I wrote it on my character sheet. I got 1 stealth check success, which was that extreme success of a 1. And then I got 2 luck checks, and then I got 4 lockpick checks.
Nice.
I didn't
Okay.
fail a lockpick.
Then let's go ahead and get the skill checks out of the way. 2 Dorian's dice tray. Let's get Adrian out of the way first.
Let's get Percy out of the way first. Percy didn't succeed anything. Percy's done.
Damn, Percy.
What is the
Tough
first
game
skill you succeeded, Adrian?
Damn, Christian
Who?
ran away quick.
Oh, me? Sorry. I got sleight of hand, spot hidden, and stealth.
Okay, start with sleight of hand. You want
So
to
I
get
just
below, or you want to get above? You want to get above the number. You want to fail this check.
Freaking Dorian's finally gonna give me an extreme success. I just know it. Sleight of hand.
Critical.
32. Yes!
Oh, nice.
Failed. Fucking failed.
Now type hashtag roll 10.
with the space between roll and 10. Okay, so yours goes up by 4. Go to the next one.
Damn.
Nice.
Let me see. Where'd that? I just had my pen. What the hell? Oh, it's in my pocket. Okay. Crawl. Next one was spot hidden, so that's that. Oh my god.
Okay, so you
Uh-huh.
do not advance your spot hidden, and then lastly, I believe, is stealth.
You succeeded a lot.
Okay.
I couldn't have gotten these rolls tonight. Oh my
Amelia, what did you succeed in?
I succeeded in.
Without using luck.
Without using luck, I succeeded in luck first.
Okay, well, you can't increase luck that way.
Okay.
Dang.
Then I succeeded in locksmith.
Okay, go ahead and make a locksmith check.
I want to fail this time.
Yes, you do want to fail this time.
You're gonna succeed this time.
By 1.
Got that 69 though.
Nice.
That's hilarious. All right, what's the next one? You succeeded on?
Stealth.
Hope you're still streaming.
All right, roll a stealth.
You fuck.
Ah,
You're in
awful.
bitch, man.
All right, George. Oh God, what have you succeeded on?
Spot hidden and then stealth.
All right, first do a spot hidden.
Oops.
Yeah, Josh, I'm still streaming.
Oops.
God damn.
There you
Okay. Hit hashtag roll space 10.
go. Nice.
Goes up by 5. That puts it at, I believe, a 52.
Indeed.
That's pretty good. In 2
That's
sessions,
pretty
your
good.
spot hidden has gone up by 12.
Wow.
Great.
And then
I
the
wish I
stealth
was
one.
as cool as that kid.
Oh, come on.
Dorian said fuck no.
There's another critical success.
That was a critical
Um,
success.
Oh, I almost forgot. Amelia,
Yeah.
hit hashtag roll space 4. No, hashtag roll. Okay, you gain that much luck back, and then do it again.
Do it again.
Do it again. Okay, you get that much sanity back. If you get a critical success, good things happen.
Oh. That's cool.
And since Amelia got a critical success on her stealth out of the building, while you guys were literally all just like talking about it, she literally just like jumped the wall and disappeared. And met up with you guys on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
So you get 4 luck and 4 sanity.
Nice. I am
George, you do
more
not get that.
sane.
You do not get that because you wanted to fail that check. Percy, you got nothing.
Darren.
Willie, what did you succeed on this session?
Only a stealth.
Okay, roll a stealth check. You.
Ooh,
Nice.
only by 3.
Well, I know who's breaking into
Hashtag-
houses now.
Hashtag roll space 10.
Nice.
You feel
Sucks.
1 stealthier for for going in the backyard.
I am 1 stealthier. Love this.
Congratulations.
All
How do I
right,
save?
you are now officially stealthier
we
than
go.
Amelia, if my calculations are correct.
Yeah.
Indeed.
I am like twice your size, and I'm still stealthier than you. Take that.
Oh, Percy, because I'm sure you're going to ask me when next we get on. The book that he threw at you was The Great Gatsby.
Cool.
Is he smart enough to
believe-
read that?
No.
Who, me or the guy that threw it at me?
The guy who
Yeah.
threw it at you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I can read this book.
All right. And with that, we conclude tonight's session of Call of Cthulhu. Mystery.
Nice.
Fucking Dorian, man.
Nice.
Not a single success all night. It's not my skills anyway. I succeeded one intelligence check, and that was a hit.
Yep. All right.
That's
Well,
crazy.
As I say, if you don't have a penalty or bonus dice, you're free to try ambience by doing #roll and then 100. As soon as you do that, do try to type in success or fail as quickly as possible so that I know if you succeeded or failed. The reason why I like using Dorian is because it clearly tells me right there.
Well, you could type your number before you type #roll, and then that should work. So.
Oh yeah, that'll work too. Or maybe if you did. Oh shit! Hold on. Okay, yeah, you'd have to. Oh.
I mean, that works
it-
technically.
Did it work for you and not for me?
Yeah, it did. Did you hit enter or did you hit shift enter?
Yeah, I hit shift enter. I think I did. Yeah, I did.
No, I
hit
think you
shift
just
enter.
have to do two different.
Oh, you had two different messages. Okay, I see. Yeah, I hit
Yeah, I
shift
did two
enter.
different
Okay, so yeah.
messages.
Yep. So you'll have to do two different messages. If you just like post your number right before you hit roll, that'll work. If you type in success or fail, or just S or F after you do the roll, that'll work. But you're free to try ambiance to shake it up a little bit.
Kind of tested too. Dorian's been a total bitch tonight.
I mean, you guys got technically two critical successes. Only one of them was really a critical success.
Technically. I also technically didn't succeed any of my skills tonight, so.
Well,
I also totally lied about being stealthy, so.
Yeah.
You're the thief. You're supposed to be stealthy by default.
Yeah, well, like instead, I'm just a super massive locksmith.
So what counts as a critical success?
One.
A 1.
It's 1/5 of your. Isn't an extreme success
That's an
technically?
extreme success. That's an extreme success is 1/5. A critical success is a 1.
Oh.
Okay.
I can't believe we've got 2 criticals tonight.
That's like a 1 in 100 chance. That sucks.
Yeah. Uh-huh. But the benefits of getting a critical success are massive. Like you just get sanity and luck, and it's very hard to get sanity and luck. You only get sanity and luck at the end of adventures. The only way.
Oh, so like once
Wow.
you've beaten this whatever, then it's like I feel so much
Yes.
better about myself.
Depending on how you actually, there's a chart at the end of the adventure that tells me how much I can award you guys, depending on how you finish it.
Oh.
So if you do it the kind of okay way, then you kind of get okay rewards. But if you do it the way they really want you to do it, then you get better rewards.
Oh, that's
Guys,
interesting. That
try
kind
to
of gives
get a
us
good
the
ending.
reason to try and be investigatory or do things the proper way and not just go in murdering and blasting.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, actually, you can't even get luck that way.
Shoot for
sanity.
good ending, settle for neutral ending, probably get bad ending.
So there's a way to get 1d6 sanity points, or you can get 1 sanity point.
Huh.
Iris.
And then there's a additional way to get an additional d4 sanity points. That's like a side quest kind of thing.
Oh.
All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my stream, and then I will. Devin, I'll send you a link to it so you can take a look and you can see if you're okay with me continuing to do streams of this with us. And other than that, I'm out of here. I gotta go to bed and stuff.
Good
All right.
night.
Night, guys. This was super fun.
See you later.
So is this the part of the night, Devin, where you tell us we totally didn't have to sneak in here to get that address? We just had to ask him.
It's actually even better than that.
Oh,
I'm sticking around.
You just had to ask Greasy Spoon.
Oh.
Shit. God damn it.
That just tells you how not used to stuff we are. We just listen to the first thing that come out of someone's mouth and we're like, go that way. We're still used to it.
We're bad criminals. We're bad criminals.
Yeah, because he
It's
said
hilarious.
he's known Jack his whole life, and they've lived in each other's houses. He said that. They've been to each other's places.
I loved my bit with Greasy Spoon because the whole point of Greasy Spoon is that he tells you where Jack is, but I was like, that's too easy. So I
Oh, he
I
just-
used Greasy
in-
Spoon to
in
tell you
the-
everything but where Jack was.
So he legit just tells you where Jack is, like in the story notes that you have. He just blabbers it out.
If you would like me to read it, let me find Greasy Spoon.
No, I'm out. I can't do this. Josh, tell me later.
Like is such a strong word right now.
Okay, guys. I don't know how you all felt about this. I know it's a little different and it's kind of weird just to stare at someone's Discord while the stream's going on. I don't know if I need to put this in the just chatting category or whatnot, but I'll figure it out. I hope you all did enjoy this. If you did, I will more than likely continue to stream this. If not, then I'll probably try and do it on days where I don't stream, but it is very difficult for me to, in general, just game. So streaming is my best way to do that. So more than likely I'm streaming whatever I'm playing currently. So this seems like it's going to go on for a while. I feel like so far Devin's doing a really good job doing Keeper. He's very good at throwing us off and having a good time with it. So it's very interesting. And then the group of guys we're playing with, they're all very smart, but we're all very used to D&D. So having to do all the different things that this game pertains to is quite different. All of your checks are definitely a lot more interesting during the game because they're what the game relies on versus combat and any other system in the game. So making sure that you pass those checks and you do things that you know you can do is really important, as you can see. Obviously, my stealth check was not above 50, which means that I'm not super stealthy. I'm okay at it. So it really comes down to your stats and your skills, and you need to very much play to your strengths in this game. I opened up every door very easily because I have a 70. You know, the highest you can have is 100. So, but yeah, I really enjoy this game so far. It's really neat. If you do want to check out Call of Cthulhu, we are currently playing 7th edition. I do believe the game's been out for a bit. It is interesting, to say the least. I do believe there are multiple books for the game. You have a DM's guide in a way, and then you have the player's handbook. And I'm really not sure, but I know that there's like adventure side books and stuff like that. If not, then there's a ton of ones online. But yeah, with that, I'm going to go ahead and conclude for tonight. As I've said before, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope I see you next time. Don't forget to check out my About section on my Twitch page to give you links to places where you can follow me elsewhere, like my YouTube channel where the VODs go after I'm done doing the recording. And then also you can check out my Spotify so you know what I'm listening to, my Pinterest account, and also the Discord where all of my people for the Twitch channel follow me. I can actually go ahead and load that up and show you guys what's going on in here. Other than that, I hope you all have a great night, and I will catch you soon.